sucks.
Lesbian.
I like that in a woman.
And every other kind of deep.
I love paying for sex.
This moral decay weakens our resistance to the onslaught of the communist masters of deceit.
We're a bunch of scumbags.
These abnormalities are corrupting the minds and the hearts of our children.
Jackass. And yeah, we're back. Where have you been?
It's depressing and horrendous. It's awful.
A bunch of idiots.
Perversion for profit.
Here it comes! Here it comes!
The Opie and Anthony program.
El virus.
The Opie and Anthony.
God, that irritates me.
It's just like somebody took a bat to my brain.
We're the only radio show that makes you want to hate us.
Opie.
I want my coffee.
Anthony.
I want that fact.
Jim Norton.
I want Ozzy.
We are going to dumb this thing down to the point that we're going to be #1 with Down syndrome children.
Hysterical.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
But enough of this palaver. Let's get the show on the road.
And I'm happy I'm the next. I'm happy I'm the next. I'm happy I'm the next. Boo, 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 boo.
Dylan! I'm Detective John Kimball. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up! Good morning. I'm a cop, you idiot. Did you see that jerk? Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
It gets me every time.
It rubs the lotion on its skin. It doesn't whenever it's cold. That's funny. I'm funny. Put the fucking lotion in the basket.
It's impossible. I'm trying to tell you that. Tears to come out of my eyes.
Sorry, Aunt.
All right, let me see what I sound like.
A little different today.
This is odd.
Every day is a little different.
I don't know. I got to mix my headphones. See if I sound okay.
No,
is that okay? Oh, wow. It's all distorted.
You're rocking.
It's distorted.
You're hot. You're
distorted.
hot. It's a little hot.
Yeah.
Hot.
If I get loud like this, it's all, like, distorted. Yeah. Totally distorted. Hello?
You know what? We can...
Hello, check one... Oh, boy.
We can...
Oh, boy.
We can never leave New York
again.
again.
Deal with this.
We can never leave New York again.
No.
Because every time we leave New York, there's something that happens to this studio.
It just falls apart. This sounds horrible.
Yeah, it's really bad.
This is awful.
This is the worst.
Son of a
the worst one yet.
Oh, God.
It's always good to try to fix things live on the show.
Live on the show. No, I hear distortion that is just, it sounds like a transistor radio. You're hearing it in there too, right? Yeah. This is the way I talk. I'm not yelling or anything, and it's completely distorted. Fuck a duck.
All right, well, how's that?
It's whatever it's going to be. It's
how's
distorted.
That? How's
it's still
that?
distorted.
How's that?
You're not doing
how's
anything.
That? Why don't we all just do our G-Man poses while they try to fix it?
Like Deep Throat?
Yeah, Deep Throat's on the cover of the New York Post doing his G-Man pose from 1958 or something?
1950s. He's got his G-Man suit on.
His G-Man hat.
With his G-Man junk in his... Looks like he's wearing a big diaper. I guess there's some pictures in probably every paper in the country. It's his big 50s shot, Deep Throat.
Yeah.
The hell's his name there? Felt?
Yeah,
Mark Felt?
He looks like a bad guy from the old Superman TV show.
Yeah. I'll shoot you, Superman.
Where they come running at him.
And Superman has his hands on his hips like a guy taking a piss.
Yep.
And the bullets ricochet off his chest. That's what he looks like.
And then
G-Man.
the best part of Superman, which you have brought up on many occasions, you know, they fire all their bullets at Superman, they bounce off him, and then they have no more bullets to fire at Superman, so they throw their gun. And
they throw the gun. And
then at that point, Superman ducks.
Yeah, that's an old hack stand-up gag, but it is really funny when you see it. Guy shooting at his chest, and then he runs out of bullets and throws the gun at Superman. And the actual punchline isn't Superman dodges, like he moves his head out of the way so the gun doesn't hit him.
Yeah.
But he stood there and took bullets to the chest. I think Ben Affleck or something is playing
Yeah, they got a picture of Ben Affleck playing George Reeves.
George Reeves, the original Superman from the TV series that killed himself. And,
right.
He's playing him in a movie, I guess.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, there's Bob Woodward.
Is he going to have to wear those big, stupid diaper pants that George Reeves wore as Superman? What an awful Superman costume that was. He was wearing them up to his nipples. They were like big, old 50s swimming trunks. Not quite the Man of Steel.
With no junk present?
No.
If you're going to wear pants like that, you should have a nice display for everybody.
I think they padded it or something.
Yeah, probably, right?
Oh.
All right, well, the microphone is going to drive me nuts.
This is really driving me crazy. It's going to be impossible. I'm trying. I'm really trying. This is the worst this mic has ever fucking sounded. It's horrible. I'm going to have a problem doing the show like this.
You want to try that microphone?
It's really bad.
You want to try that microphone?
No? Why? Couldn't possibly be worse.
You want to try that microphone?
No, I can't sit somewhere else.
How about you sit way over there?
What's wrong with this one?
It's a different setting.
A different setting? Well, this one's set to shit. What is that one set to? It's got to be better.
All right, well, why don't you try it, Anthony?
Let me try.
This is a... How about we do this? You do that now. Go ahead.
Let me get these headphones. Ooh.
Oh, boy. Oh, no.
You got to do this on the air. Right? All righty. How's that?
I like it.
I like this. Sounds better.
All right, get rid of that.
Fuck this mic.
Break it. Break it.
Yeah, believe me. Don't push me, because I will.
No, break it, because then things get fixed when you break them.
You can make the headphones a little louder. Yeah.
All right, there you go.
And then punch this up a little bit more.
No.
If you could.
No.
What?
No.
Just a little.
All right, a little
bit. I'm asking.
I'll give you this much.
A hair.
I'll give you a few.
That's better.
I'm going to give you a few dB.
All right.
Right about
Thank you.
There.
That's much better. You know something? I would love my mic to sound like this mic every day. If that could be done, that's wonderful.
I'm telling you, the guest mics, which you're using one of them now, and the mic we label as Ben's mic when Ben herkies and jerkies in here, those two mics are great.
And the level of me to the show in the headphones without needing a dual friggin' dial thing like that,
right?
It sounds fine. Why is this mic a problem every time? Why do I need a special headphone thing that couldn't be adjusted like this one is right here? That's fine. Unbelievable.
All right, your cord is going to strangle somebody, though. It's
good.
It's starting to strangle yourself.
Good.
There.
I don't care.
You don't care. You don't care, do you?
Voice sounds better now. Ant now sounds good. There we go.
On the other way so you can have the
all right.
It doesn't come across your face like that.
Yeah, it looks
but
really...
it's left and right.
But
you look stupid.
No, you look handsome. It's just
no, he looks stupid. He looks like he's choking himself.
There we go.
How's that sound?
Yeah.
All right, and
that's
now you're
perfect.
not choking anybody. All right?
I want this mic. That's all.
Oh, my God.
That's all I've ever asked.
We're a
on a pony.
huge radio show, and we have to, like, adjust things live on the show. I don't get it.
I cannot stress how bad this mic sounds. How it sounds worse than it ever has, and this is after being fixed. It's awful.
And everything was fine until we went to Washington.
Right.
Every time we go to Washington, something happens to the studio. I don't get it. I just don't get it.
Uh-oh. What's Hawk doing with a cord?
What's that for?
What are you doing, Hawk?
No, you know something? Don't do a thing.
No.
This is fine.
Insane?
Don't touch anything else, please.
Do you understand that Anthony is this close to completely losing it?
Losing my mind.
And I'm going to do my best to see that he gets to that point.
No, you know what the thing is? This works now. So the bubbling has stopped. But believe me, I was percolating. Hey. I was ready to lose my mind.
Extend that. Eric, just get in there and fix that
Shut
thing a little
up,
bit.
Jimmy.
Just change it.
No.
Yeah, why don't you let Eric at least try?
No.
Let's see what happens. Yeah, I mean...
I shan't.
What could it hurt? What could it hurt?
No, I will not.
I think I'm with Jimmy on this. What could it hurt?
No, I'm not extending. You know what would happen? It would start crackling because the cord's wrong or something or broken.
I say we give it a try at least.
You really want me to lose my mind?
Yeah, people out there don't understand. I mean, everyone expects me to lose it. But the best is when Anthony loses it.
I have the patience of a saint.
You really do. But
when it finally crosses the threshold, it's over. I will beat children about the head. That's how angry I get.
I'm going to just adjust your dB just a little bit more.
No, leave it alone. It's fine. It sounds good. The listeners are commenting, say it sounds great.
Are you sure?
In the headphones, the mix, the show, to me, is perfect.
Are you sure?
No.
All right.
I'm fine now.
All right, well, that's how we started today's show. Every day we started a little differently.
Yeah.
We have lots to do here. We got to talk about ringtones. We got to talk about Anthony at the Tropicana in Atlantic City. We never got to that.
Oh, I'm surprised I don't have SARS.
Most dangerous catch on Discovery.
Oh.
Hell's Kitchen. Martini Steve with an O&A Internet update. I guess we made Forbes magazine. I guess there's a new O&A ad.
Forbes?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought an article.
It's kind of exciting. Wow. I mean, they're starting to write more and more articles about satellite radio, and we're mentioned in just about every one of them.
I thought they were commenting on our cunning, how we got into that Citadel IPO, Opie, and how it's going to make us rich.
Yeah, that was pretty funny in the office, too.
Oh, it's just, I love listening to people just crowing how Google is now up to almost $300 a share. Almost 300,
and they're saying it may go up to 350.
That's their new projection. But this happens all the time. Someone from Wall Street goes, "Well, I said it was 275, like when the IPO first came out. I said it was going to go up to 275. Now, I'm saying 350." And then all of a sudden, boom! It just goes up like crazy. Everyone buys, and it shoots up. So now it's almost $300 a share. Google. This IPO about a year ago, was it?
90-something?
Yeah, was it $94 a share, something like that, maybe 92. You could get in on the ground floor, and people were going, "Wow, that's pretty expensive for an IPO."
Well, that's what I was going to say. How many people have money out there where they could actually buy enough shares to make it worthwhile?
A lot of people
$94 a share.
Were the employees of the company, things like that. But we got in, Opie, with Citadel.
That's right, Anthony.
At $19 a share.
You and I, buddy.
A lot cheaper.
You and I.
And as I look, it's sitting at $11 and change.
I remember I was vacationing in Falmouth. And I had to fax paperwork back and forth to get in on the Citadel IPO. It was very, very important.
Oh, it was taking all kinds of technology. We're faxing things. We had to make phone calls and sign things, send them back,
money orders,
back to you.
But it was so important that I just blew off a whole day to make sure I got in on the Citadel IPO.
Oh, please. You had to get in. How then could you sit on a stock that's worth $11 and change when you bought it at $19 a share? How would you be able to live with yourself?
And unlike Google, that was $94 a share, when an IPO is $19 a share, you spend a lot of money on that one.
Right.
Holy crap.
Yeah, at least, look, we didn't spend $94. We only spent $19. Who cares we would have been sitting on stock that's worth $300 a share instead of $11? What a mess.
You know what it's like, Anthony? To put it in perspective, you have that beautiful Escalade.
Oh, yes, I like my Escalade.
Just imagine that I also bought an Escalade.
Right.
And just imagine that I just ran it off a bridge and jumped out just in time.
Oh, yeah.
That Escalade would be gone and all that money.
Right.
That's pretty much what the Citadel
in
stock
the
is.
drink.
That's pretty much how much money we've lost so far.
It also wouldn't have taken you 6 hours to get to Washington, D.C.
Yeah, exactly.
Could have punched in something in your navigation system.
Yeah, that's the difference between you and I. You got that fine... what is it called? I don't even know what it's called. GPS?
The navigation, yeah.
GPA?
Yes, GPS.
GPS?
GPS.
And what my navigation system is? Me still with a map that I printed out from MapQuest.
Yeah.
And Steve on a cell phone.
That's your nav system.
That's my nav system.
Make the next left.
And the best was, I think we talked about this, but the best was Steve going, "You're 2 miles from the hotel." I go, "I know that, Steve, but you're supposed to help me find the back roads because everything is gridlock." And it took another 2 hours to get to the hotel. Because my navigation system stinks.
You ought to get upgrade your vehicle, Ope. Upgrade your vehicle.
Nah, my car's now just a city car.
You have a problem parking in the city. And
thank God I didn't buy the Escalade.
Oh, trying to park that?
Well, besides
and then it would get stolen, broken into.
I had a nice car. I really did. When we first got syndicated, I treated myself. Got a nice car.
Yeah.
Nothing, I got a Grand Cherokee, nice limited thing. Now it's just a piece of crap.
Is it?
Tools that have just bounced off the hood of the damn thing. Because, the work trucks park. They don't care.
Right.
You're not around. Your car's just sitting there, and they got to get their tools out of the back of the truck.
That's true. And then parallel parking. When you're parking on the side of the road, I know my vehicle that I had, the Mountaineer, when I parked it in Brooklyn, You just leave it sitting there for a couple of days. People backing into your bumper.
Oh, yeah,
they got to fit. I did the same thing.
Of course.
My license plate was folded up it was rolled up like a yodel on my rear bumper. It was you couldn't read it anymore because I'd back into the front of other vehicles. You got to get in.
Anthony, I have pushed cars.
Yeah.
I have pushed cars that have had their emergency brakes on.
You hear...
Oh, I'm not even kidding because, they're really picky in New York City. If you're less than 15 feet from a fire hydrant, they're going to ticket you. Even if you're 14 and a half feet away. I mean, they break out freaking the measuring thing there.
Yep. Bus stops now. How much is a ticket in a bus stop? It's over $100.
Yeah. So there's a lot
of
over
$100 for a ticket.
So parking on the streets of New York City is very, very hard to begin with, and then you got these dopes that take up way too much room, and now you're behind them, and you're almost in a parking space. You're almost in it.
Yeah.
It's like, oh well. You lose it in front of me. I got the bigger car. I don't care if you got the emergency brake on. I just push cars forward.
You're getting pushed. Here it is. Google IPO date, August 19th, 2004. First trade.
Oh, my God. That's about when we got the Citadel stock,
yep.
right?
$100.
$100 a share?
For the first trade. That's if you didn't get in on the IPO. You could have bought it for $100 a share.
That's a lot of money per share, though.
It is, but look at it now.
All right.
Jesus Christ.
All right, Anthony. So where do you want to begin here today?
Oh, my goodness. There's so many things to get to in your little notebook of treats.
I know. Well, I try to write little things, little thought starters down.
Mm-hmm.
Little thought starters.
I know. The whole mic thing threw me.
I know. That always messes us up.
We just roll into something.
I'm sure people are listening to us, by the way.
Yeah.
Like just in general, someone on the phone line is like, shouldn't you guys be testing the microphones before you get in there? Well, you would think that would be the case, yes.
There was
a test done?
People were in here testing the microphones, but I can't stress enough. You cannot test this off the air. It doesn't work. They sit here going, check, test. Unless it's going out over the air, you don't know. You just don't. You don't know what level you're going to need to make it sound good on the air if you're just testing this. I don't know. But I like this mic, and I want this mic.
Also, I think you brought it up yesterday.
What?
Our food has arrived.
The eating will start now. Let the eating commence. Oh, my God.
Didn't we pretty much hint yesterday that it would be a good idea if we got the food before we started broadcasting?
Yeah. Yes, we did.
This is all the stuff that used to piss me off. I don't even care anymore. I just laugh. I just openly laugh.
Hey, Derek, are you talking to somebody through there? Like, do you hit something and then talk?
Who's he talking to?
He's talking to me.
Oh, he's talking to you? Because when you do that, my right headphone completely cuts out, but I don't hear you. So every time you're talking to Eric,
and what are you saying? What is he saying to you, Eric?
He's saying turn the messenger on so we can communicate with the other studio.
Oh, there's all kinds of communication going on here. There's instant messaging going on,
high tech,
through the headphones.
Who are these guys outside the studio?
Now there's people outside.
Who are you?
Who are they?
Who are you?
Hey, you outside the studio.
Who are you?
Gotta wait for the delay to
Who are you?
catch up.
Who are you?
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 He's waving.
He's waving. All right. All right, you know what? Why is it so hot in here, too?
You're hot?
Yeah, man. I dressed like it was winter, like they told me it would be today. I got a sweater on.
I got the long sleeves.
Who's Dave Mirra?
DMX guy.
I know.
Oh.
All right, so we're going to talk to him next?
Mm-hmm.
All right, why don't we take a break? We got to start the whole damn show over now because we were thrown off our game with the damn microphone.
Because my mics were fixed. 2 days in the making.
All right, when we get back, we're going to talk about Jimmy J.J. Walker.
Oh, right, okay. See, we could have gotten right into that, but it completely slipped my mind because I had a G-Man with his junk in front of me.
Well,
I got to get to the Jimmy J.J. Walker page.
Jimmy J.J. Walker, well, he has a blog. They all have blogs now, Anthony.
He's dissing us.
He's dissing us on his blog. I guess he never got over the time we just prank called his talk show over and over again.
Do we have that?
We do. I don't know if it's worth replaying. It was funny at the time, but I don't know.
Might be appropriate. I don't know. I'd like to hear it again.
It's really bad, actually.
JJ.
We'll try to find the Jimmy J.J. Walker prank calls we did. He had this dumb talk show, and we decided one day to just prank him all day long.
All of a sudden, he figured he'd turn into some kind of conservative talk show host, thinking it would be, novel. and he's just awful.
Yeah.
Step and fetch it.
Goddamn. Tangle with him though. Why would you do that?
I know. Why would we want to trade barbs with the likes of a Jimmy J.J. Walker?
All right, we haven't really done any radio yet, so why don't we get right into it right now, okay?
Oh.
Jimmy J.J. Walker, JJ's Views. And he does a little thing on his blog. It's titled Absence of Morals.
Absence of Morals. If you look at the picture, it's got a little picture of him, and it says Jimmy J.J. Walker in the logo. But then behind his name, look at what it says. Very subdued text.
Dino,
and then underneath it says Might. Dynamite. He's still using his catchphrase from 1974. Holy mother of God, he's still using his catchphrase.
I'm kind of flattered that Jimmy J.J. Walker knows who we are. I grew up watching Good Times.
Who didn't?
Being just a loser on Long Island, and now J.J. Walker's talking about us on his blog.
It just made it made being black look so awful, that show. Like, it set their race back 30 years from 1974.
But we're the problem.
Oh, my God. This was the worst show, chock full of black stereotypes. There was no getting out of the ghetto. Just all of them were just a stereotype. And JJ was just the worst. Shucking and a jiving, working at the fried chicken place. Oh, he'd be wearing all the like pimp clothes, coming in. Oh, just an awful, awful stereotype.
But that was okay.
By the way,
this just
capitalizing off it. Dynamite.
People are panicking. They don't think Jim Norton's mic is working today.
Oh, it's working. He's eating.
I'm having a breakfast so I can be healthy and contribute to the rest of the program.
And that way he can take over for when one of us are eating on the air.
Well, I can't wait to get into my yummy sandwich.
It's like some kind of a thing the Apollo astronauts had to do.
Right.
One guy's got to fly the ship.
Right.
One guy's got to take a snooze, and the other guy's got to check on the equipment or something.
Right now, I'm Michael Collins.
Right. You're napping till they get to the moon. Then you got to drive the ship by yourself.
All right, well, here we go. Jimmy J.J. Walker on his blog. Absence of morals. Glaucoma.
He tries to make an analogy, and it's awful.
Glaucoma is a disease that slowly takes away your eyesight without you noticing until it's too late.
Damn.
His career has had glaucoma since the late 70s.
Shame!
That's what is happening to the morale fiber in America.
JJ's talking about glaucoma again, James.
That's what is happening to the moral fiber in America. Sorry. Opie and Anthony, a couple of shock jocks. A couple of shock jocks out of New York pushed the envelope to the limit. As part of a contest, they broadcast a couple. Is this a brand new blog?
I don't know.
As part of a contest, they broadcast a couple having sex at St. Patrick's Cathedral during Mass.
Wrong.
Wrong once again.
Why is contest in capital letters and in quotes? It was a contest.
Yeah.
It was not a wink contest.
This is a contest.
Oh, that's right. The quotes are throat clear.
They broadcast a couple.
It's kind of like still using not only your old catchphrase, but your double-letter nickname from the show.
Yeah, Jimmy J.J. Walker.
All right, so Robert Beretta Blake.
Well, as part of a contest, they broadcast a couple having sex at St. Patrick's Cathedral during Mass. First of all, it was in the vestibule, away from everyone.
Okay. Wasn't broadcast.
Well, and, yeah.
We've been through it 1,000 times.
I know, but we have to say it every time. There was no broadcast of a sex act on our show, Jimmy. Soon after they were taken off the air, Opie and Anthony had been fired from a Boston station for pulling another stunt. This time they made a false claim that Boston Mayor Tom Menino had been killed in a car crash. Soon after, they were hired by New York radio station WNEW. Their rating in the all-important 18 to 34-year-old demographic placed them in the top 3 stations in the New York market. Shock jocks have long been a bastion, right?
What? Yeah. Bastion
Bad taste under the guise of First Amendment rights. Major League ball player Darryl Kyle recently died of blocked coronary arteries at the age of 32, leaving 3 young children behind. His widow, Flynn Kyle, was invited to travel with the team during the playoffs so she could be with friends during her time of mourning. Bo Duran of radio station KUPD in Phoenix called her at the team hotel and said since she was now single and a hot chick, would she go to the game with him since she didn't have a date. Tasteless! Shock jocks from Howard Stern to Mancow have been fined by the FCC for lewd language, song parodies, racist remarks, and even castrating a pig. Parents wonder where their kids get this language. All you have to do is get on a school bus or go to a schoolyard, something that parents can't imagine. What? All you have to do is get on a school bus or go to a schoolyard, something that parents can't imagine? What? The Walkmans and radio gear that the kids are listening to, that's where they hear it.
Walkmans? What year is this? What year is he living in?
He wrote this only last week, by the way.
What kids are listening to Walkmans?
No kid is listening to Walkmans, you ass.
And radio gear. Radio gear. Another kid's cranking a handle. He's got the big military walkie-talkie. Radio gear.
Radio gear.
This guy is so out of touch. How old is Jimmy J.J. Walker, by the way? Got to get his age.
Say he was 20 back then.
Let me take a look.
He's got to be in his early 50s at this point, right?
I'll go to Internet Movie Database.
I know might.
The Walkmans and the radio gear that the kids are listening to, that's where they hear it. First of all, the kids are downloading a lot of stuff to their iPods, their MP3 players.
Well, it's the records. That's what it is.
You don't really see many Walkmans these days.
There's a lot of bad language on the phonograph.
58.
Yeah. He's 58 years old.
Still using a teenage
Jimmy J.J. Walker is pushing 60. Wow.
He'll be 58 in just a mere 3 weeks or so. June 25th. All right. Well, the Walkmans and radio gear, that's the kids are listening to. That's where they hear it. Like the single-parent explosion, gay marriages, and child care centers in high schools, shock jocks have become part of the American fiber.
Also in parentheses.
And capitalized.
And capitalized.
Why'd you capitalize fiber, idiot?
These are things that Americans couldn't have imagined 30 or 40 years ago.
Guess what else they couldn't have imagined 30 or 40 years ago? You voting, stupid. So why don't you stop hanging on selectively to the morals of a time that were not good for a lot of people, idiot.
What an ass.
Wow. Really? Does he...
Back in the good old days when I'd help put out Mass's house, there wasn't no gay people. Shut up, stupid. I've seen his act. It stinks.
Of course it does.
It's hack, just nonsense. I hope there's a clip somewhere someone can play. If you want to speak, you're a performer, speak through your act. Don't pull that mediocre hack shit on stage and then try to pontificate in a blog because you're not talented enough to do it through your work. Cosby, the same thing. Talented enough, just a self-righteous ass.
Wow, these are the things that Americans couldn't have imagined 30 or 40 years ago.
I could have had you shot for that.
They called me J.J. Walker. Oh, J.J., that's a funny name for a nigga. What do they call you back home? They call me Mr. Walker.
Oh, God. Stop blaming everything on shock jocks.
Dude, he's just trying to jumpstart some kind of a conservative thing.
That's the easiest argument in the world, to just blanket everything and then blame it all on shock jocks.
Moral fiber. Ugh. Quiet.
Ah, brother. All right, Lancaster, California. 2 teenage girls, 16 and 17 years old, with their boyfriends, kidnapped at a lover's lane at 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank goodness the girls are safe and the kidnapper killed, but no one ever asked, why were these teenage girls at a lover's lane spot at 1 in the morning?
And where is it so I can go and jerk off and watch them making out?
Of course.
That's the important question, JJ.
Where are the parents? These couples didn't go to that lover's lane spot for a Bible reading.
Oh.
This is normal behavior in today's society?
Normal behavior.
And he capitalizes normal and behavior. It's not a proper name, idiot.
What a lunkhead.
I'd like to introduce my friend, Mr. Normal Behavior. This is my other colored friend, Mr. Used to be Famous. No one cares about you anymore, you blog-writing stupid ass. Ugh.
He goes down that road. People have been going to Lover's Lane.
Oh, my God.
Since God, Happy Days.
That's Inspiration Point.
Bob. That's right. Inspiration Point.
Back in those days, where if you were caught hanging out with one of, like, Joni Cunningham, they would have arrested you.
Just the fact that he calls it a Lover's Lane spot. What? This old fossil, this out-of-touch ass. Who goes to Lover's Lane?
David Berkowitz, baby. The ultimate cock blocker. JJ, you stink.
This is your 60-year-old grandfather giving you information and advice. Hey, let's go to Lover's Lane, huh? Hey, Joni.
And watch the submarine races. The submarine races.
I want to know when Tony Danza joined Happy Days.
Hey, hey, let me tell you something. I'm the Fonz. Hey.
Lover's Lane.
JJ.
He's trying to make that argument something that has been going on forever.
Forever.
Kids getting away and getting a little action, you ass.
And the problem is, he says, I don't like the way he says the kidnappers were killed, but no one ever asked what. I want to know, how did the kidnappers get killed? What happened?
Yeah, give us the story.
They kidnap a couple of chicks, and then they're dead. The next line.
Yeah.
Well, here we go.
Who shot them? Was it Mad Dog that shot them? Is that what happened?
Here we go. Here's the slug line of the whole blog coming up. This is normal behavior in today's society? Oh, this is normal behavior in today's society. It is just one of the many reasons that America has moral glaucoma.
That's where he was going with the glaucoma thing at the beginning. He brings it all back together.
And he capitalizes again, thank God.
Moral glaucoma.
Capitalize, as in proper name.
Yeah.
Well, he's another failed radio host. I don't think he's doing radio anymore. He tried it. He stunk at it.
You know who I like better? I like the Bookman Show. Remember he was the super of the building. He would walk around and berate the Evans family.
Back when Janet Jackson was hot.
Right.
He was good on that show.
Little
Penny, have an iron on your back, you naughty girl.
Oh, that's right. What, did her mother abused her?
Sure did.
And then she was adopted by Willona.
That's right. And then she started to fuck Willis in the next show.
Oh, in the next show.
Of course.
And then who was the sister? What was the sister's name in that?
Well, Thelma, who was
Thelma,
great.
who was the hot black chick at the time.
Well, it was one of my greatest faux pas ever.
Happened?
That's right.
I once said that I whacked off to Florida.
To Florida on Good Times.
But you want to put your dick between her neck rolls?
Those big fat neck rolls.
I was just a kid, and I went to the stationery store in Centerport.
James!
I made believe I was buying like baseball cards and a pack of gum, and then I kind of casually went to where the card section was, looking at the cards, and then I'm kind of peeking at the mirrors to see where the clerk was. And then the clerk decided he had to go in the back. I was the only one in the store. He finally went into the back, ran over to the Playboy section, stole the Playboy, and Thelma was featured, not Florida.
She did Playboy?
Yeah.
Oh, my God, did she do Playboy.
Yeah.
I would love to see that, because I haven't seen that in, who knows, 20...
Oh, forget about it.
It's got to be 30 years. What?
Yeah, but between her legs. Ooh.
When did that come out, in 80?
Like JJ's head.
Maybe 25 years. I was just a kid.
She was beautiful, right?
And I stole it, and I had it in the woods for months. And I used to take little trips up to the woods, making believe I was going to the tree fort, and I took a little detour to my Playboy.
Little jungle fever for Opie.
I had it in plastic bags and everything. It was like gold.
Yeah.
I swear to God, I couldn't have been more than 12 years old. 13 maybe. And this thing was gold. And I constantly had it in, like, garbage bags and stuff. And I was trying to keep it dry as best as I could, because I was too scared to have it in the house. And I remember she had a big black 70s Earth Mama muff.
It was just a huge, thatch.
Can we find that picture? I would love to look at that. I'm
sure.
It would bring me right back to my childhood, because it was all about Thelma, Anthony. But I once, I told the story in the past, and I said, yeah, I once whacked off to Florida. And that was like a 15-minute bit that ensued.
And I think Good Times was actually a good show. I mean, like, John Amos was phenomenal. The guy's a great actor. And
what an angry man. What an angry black man he was in that show.
great. It was about a family struggling, whatever, a good show. But it's like, don't all these years later come out and act like you're this moral.
Yeah.
This picture of moral strength. You've done nothing.
Picture of
in your act.
moral strength.
Capitalize M, capitalize S.
Of course.
Either speak through your act or shut your fucking mouth, man. If you can't do it on stage, don't use the platform you have by being famous from a show 30 years ago to pontificate and try to jumpstart another part of your career, stupid.
Yeah.
Disingenuous and irritating.
All right, let's go to Scott in California. Scott, what's up?
Morning, boys.
Morning.
I got that story on those two girls that got kidnapped out there, and it happened out here in California.
Okay.
What happened was the girls were at a campsite kind of a thing, and a guy was running from the police, and he hopped out of his vehicle, hopped into their vehicle, and then took them through the desert for like an hour or so, a couple hours, and then the sheriff's department surrounded him and shot him while he was in the car, and the girls were in the back seat.
Oh, wait a minute. But he didn't sexually assault him, right?
No, he didn't. He was just running from the police, and they were just in the wrong place at the wrong time. It was no lover's lane. The guy was the J.J. Walker idiot.
You know, they're getting rid of the lovers' lanes all over America. It's unfortunate.
Lovers' lanes.
I was just having this discussion the other day. Like, on Long Island, we have all these local beaches that were just awesome when you were growing up. And that's where, we all hung as teenagers because we couldn't go to bars and stuff. And we would, whoever had their driver's license, we'd go down to the local beach.
Hang out on the beach.
They stayed open all night, and you would crank tunes and, sneak a few beers, maybe a little wee.
Light a little campfire.
Yeah, actually, yeah. Campfires and all that. Now, man, when the sun goes down, they lock up everything. I mean, they lock up everything. The beaches, the parks. You can't go anywhere now if you want a little
kids are
little
crazy
action.
now, Opie. The kids are crazy with their drugs and their Walkmans and radio gear. It's insane.
It's part of growing up, trying to find a place where you go away and then get a little stink pink.
Mm-hmm. I think, what kind of ruined everything is lawsuits, things like that. They have to make sure that everything's locked up and guarded and no one could get in there, because if some dopey-ass kid goes to the beach and drinks and drowns himself because he's an asshole, all of a sudden the state gets sued for not having enough fences up and guards and keeping idiots out of there, and that's what we live in these days. So we can't really do anything.
We all lose because that dumb turtle that is supposed to be swallowed up by the seagull. The rest of us, we make it to the ocean and we have fine lives, but there's always one wrecking it for everyone else.
And they sue.
Hey, does anybody know is his blog allowed to take comments? If it's a blog, or is it a website? It's a website. Oh, it's not a blog?
It's a website? Well, I'm sure there's an email.
Can we get him on the phone? Because
I would love to talk to Jimmy J.J. Walker.
We're trying to get him on the phone because he's a comic. I mean,
this guy has been trying to get on our show for a long time. That's the funny part about this, by the way.
This is from JJ's frequently asked questions. What do you want to do? Answer: another full-time radio talk show and write a full-time political column like George Will or Thomas Sowell.
What would the column be called? Boring, predictable views? He's a hack in life. Damn it! I think that morally bad things are wrong. This guy really goes out on a limb. Let's read his column. Yuck.
Let's get...
Almighty, have an original thought, douchebag.
Let's get Jimmy J.J. Walker on the phone, please. Can we try to figure that out?
What is this, Eric? You just handed me something. DynamiteMail@yahoo.com. What is that?
That's his email.
DynamiteMail at... I heard at yahoo.com, but there's no dashes in dynamite, so it's dynamite, not dynamite.
Right, it's dynamite.
I heard
That's not funny. Dynamite is funny. Dynamite could be dangerous.
Clap your hands and put one hand out to the right like an Egyptian and one hand out to the left like an Egyptian.
And go, dynamite.
Well, I guess if you feel like it, you could send Jimmy a little email.
Maybe Jimmy was just a little jealous because these things that he's talking about, which he believes in, that's fine, but maybe because Pryor talked about it on stage in 1973 and spoke through his act, and you were never quite good enough to do that. You kind of had to do your TV show, which was a fine show, and then when you were done, you couldn't parlay it into a great stand-up career because you're not that funny of stand-up.
I just love these guys that take shots at us and they define our whole radio careers because of one, maybe two events.
I know.
That amazes me.
You guys don't have Sex for Sam in a weird font on your website behind you.
I would
I
would almost go with the argument if we were doing a Sex for Sam type of show every day, we might be affecting people out there.
Yes.
But we barely touch on that stuff, and barely. Basically, we make people laugh on a daily basis. That's it.
Do you know John Amos is only 8 years older than Jimmy Walker?
Oh, my God.
That's hilarious.
He was playing his father.
He's 66, John Amos? I thought he was older, actually.
John Amos, born in 1939.
39 to the math, 60.
Wow.
Then you turn the thing, and 60, 60.
All in the Family
6,
remake.
I guess.
702 Hauser Street.
Oh, yeah.
What?
He did the All in the Family remake.
Hawk, you gotta talk to the microphone. No one can hear you out there in Radio Land, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, this is your time to shine.
Go ahead, Eric. What happened?
Oh, I got to
Turn it on, Ope.
All right, I
Hawk
guess.
has something to say.
Go ahead.
Hawk.
John Amos
yours.
did the All in the Family remake in the 80s, 702
shit.
Hauser Street.
All right. Is there any more trivia? John Amos is black. Stop the presses.
Oh, you nasty man.
Oh, let's go to Barry in Jersey.
Hey, guys.
Hey.
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 Listen up, man. What about kids can't go sledding anymore because of lawsuits and shit like that on golf courses?
Oh, man, we used to break down the fences at the Huntington Crescent Club, and we would just take over that course. Take over the 10th hole.
Snowmobiles.
Huh?
Now they chase you on the snowmobiles.
Yeah, it's getting ridiculous out there.
All right, punch it out, guys.
All right.
What about, all right. But maybe that would somehow tie in with 702 Hauser Street.
We should take a break and get Dave in here, right?
Absolutely.
Okay. We also have, you want to play one just as a teaser? One of the Bob Kelly things as we go to break?
Oh, yeah, people already started sending
These
them
are
in.
really good, man.
We have
Love it.
We have like 10 of them already. Who wants to explain the Bob Kelly thing? Because, I found out yesterday when we went to that dumb thing at Lincoln Center.
That was great.
Dumb thing.
Why is Ben fucking shaking his head?
That was a lot of fun last night, man. I really enjoyed
Ben,
that.
what's wrong?
Ben.
It was great.
Why are you, bowing your head
I wasn't doing anything. It was
All
great.
All right. It was just stupid.
Dude, I loved it. We hobnobbed, got to know some people.
Was Jagger there?
Oh, the only celebrity was Ed Bradley, and I got my picture with him.
Ed Bradley from 60 Minutes.
Yeah, you have to.
With his
Ed J.J. Bradley?
Yeah.
Ed Bradley trying to look like he's a kid still with his earrings. My God.
Are you kidding?
Dude, give up on the earring thing.
Oh, that's right. I have seen that on TV. Where's the earring?
I think I gave up on the earring thing 10 years ago.
I'm getting
at
one,
this
actually.
point. No, you're not.
I'm getting a cross in my left ear. Fuck you, dude. No one's telling me nothing.
I'm getting an earring in my right earlobe. I know they say it means you're gay, but that's why I'm doing it, because I'm not.
Right.
What?
The ultimate rebel.
Right.
That's
I'm
right.
getting an earring shaped like a cock right over my tailbone. It's just going to dangle and bang in between my cheeks as I walk and sit.
All right, well, it was all right. I mean, whatever. There's a facility that XM just had the grand opening for at Lincoln Center, and it was pretty amazing, to be honest with you.
I was there.
Well, me and Ant were talking. Remember, we were standing by the cheese. And we remarked that the facility is a beautiful facility.
And I could have thrown you under the bus so bad yesterday.
Opie lied for me to the big boss.
Yeah, I got it. I must have got 40 seconds with Hugh Panero, the CEO
Wow.
of the company. I felt pretty privileged.
40 seconds?
40 whole seconds. The first time I got 7 seconds, actually. Because he goes, "Hey, what's going on? Nice to see you. I got photo ops," and he ran away. But then I cornered him again, and I got at least 40 seconds. And at one point, he goes, "Anthony here?" And I'm like, Anthony.
What do you do?
I'm like, God.
Think on your feet, Opie. What do you do?
I'm like, damn it, I don't hate him, so I guess I got to say yes. Yeah, he's here. He's over there. And I just kind of point, and there's because there was hundreds
crowd of people.
Hey, somewhere over there getting cheese.
Good.
He's at the cheese table. Mm-hmm. Well, when you see him, tell him I said hi, and I'd like to, say hi to him. Like, no problem, sir. No problem. I'll tell him.
Mm-hmm. And meanwhile, I'm home. I was miles away at home, where you guys should have been.
Yeah.
Well, I talked to Hugh. I grabbed him. Actually, I grabbed him by the arm, and I said, "What's with the mics in the New York studio?"
Right.
That's the way I talk to the boss.
Of all the time and money to build this great facility here.
That's right.
Up here, the Sierra Mountains.
The radio business with his father. It's called filters, and we're not getting together.
Microphones. Drinking the champagne cocktails.
All right. Before we take a break, so the Bob Kelly thing.
Want me to explain it?
Yeah, well, that's what I was going to say. Someone was telling me at the XM thing that it's unbelievable how many people are coming aboard every day. There are people listening to us right now for the first time.
Cool.
So that's why we have to keep reiterating and making sure everyone's up to speed. Bob Kelly's a good friend of Jim Norton's and a good friend of ours. Does some good radio for us, and he was on tour with Dane Cook as part of that tourgasm. There's going to be a DVD out eventually of the whole tour, and basically broke his knee playing football.
That's the whole story. He's kind of out of shape. Bob is a chubby fellow with a goatee, and he jumped up to try to be an athlete and a man for once, and he clumsily came down on his fucking, obviously easily shatterable little legs. Supporting all that weight they haven't strengthened, and he hurt himself.
Yes.
He broke his leg, man.
Yes.
Broke his leg, man.
Dude,
I couldn't tell for the first 20 minutes of that audio what was wrong with him, though. I could sense something was amiss, though. But I wasn't too sure what it was.
And the best part of the audio is when he asked for someone to hold his hand.
It's just disturbing.
And, well, the audio's up on opieandanthony.com. I don't think we need to play the audio at this point, right?
Mm-mm.
No? Okay.
Sad.
Well, people have taken the audio, and they have already started making remixes. A fun little feature on the Opie and Anthony show where you guys get to have fun with some of the audio, classic audio that we have on the show, and make it into something else. God, you're making me jealous. I'm so hungry right now.
What are you eating, Ant?
I am done.
Tuna.
Time.
And Dave Mirra, we're going to get to you next. All right? He's falling asleep on us.
Uh-oh.
Stay happy.
He's handsome.
All right, we're going to get to him in a few seconds here. But they're coming in. So I haven't even heard any of these, Anthony. None of us have, except for Steve. Steve usually tries to give us the more interesting ones. So we'll start with this one from Roman Warhelmet from whackbag.com. It's Beavis and Butthead and Bob Kelly.
Jim!
He's down, you're way down.
He's down.
You
gotta move him before you hit the ball.
Fuck! I snapped my knee, man.
Oh, no.
I broke my knee, man.
Get it. 911, dude.
I broke my knee, man.
Lay back.
I broke my fucking knee, man.
Wait.
I broke my knee, man.
Hey, how's it going?
I broke my fucking knee, dude.
Bobby.
I heard it break, dude.
Really?
Fuck! God. I broke my knee, dude.
You dumbass.
Just leave this one flat.
Can we get some water? Hold my hand, man.
You want some water?
I gotta squeeze something.
Don't touch me, asswipe! Let go, pervert!
Fuck.
What a dork.
Fuck.
Wussy.
I broke my fucking knee, man. Oh, man. It bent backwards. God damn, man.
We'll get somebody coming, Bob.
He said, calm.
You gotta be fucking kidding me, dude.
Enough of this crap. That was cool. No, it wasn't. Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's not bad. Roman Warhelmet from whackbag.com.
Love the Beavis and Butthead.
It was a damn funny show.
Certainly was.
Moral decay, though. Good point, JJ.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do one more before we go to break here. This is from Scott from Cleveland, Anthony. I haven't heard any of these. Bill's dead.
Uh-oh.
The Bill's dead lady and Bob Kelly. This could be good. It has potential, right?
Well, I always like the old lady being thrown in, but it's got to work.
All right. Well, if it sucks, just tell let's we'll stop it in
make fun of
play
it
here.
Hi. I broke my knee, dude. I broke my fucking knee, dude.
Bobby.
I heard it break, dude.
Oh, no.
I heard my knee break, dude.
Who's this?
I'm in so much pain, man.
Who is this?
I broke my fucking knee, man. Oh, man. It bent backwards.
You're kidding. Oh, Oh, my God.
Ah, motherfucker.
Where did it happen?
Ah, what the fuck?
Where?
Both components are funny, but put together, it's just might as well just listen to the call.
Oh, my God. I don't believe it.
Hold my hand, man.
Oh, no.
Hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something.
Oh, boy. Well, be sure and give the kids my condolences.
Oh, yuck. God, that fucking hurts.
Yep. Came down with the ball. That's all that matters.
All right, well, that stunk.
I wish I was there, so when he said, I need something to squeeze, I could have pulled out my mule and he could have squeezed it with his mouth. Hand-holding sissy. Dude, just put a wig and some lipstick on me. I want to feel pretty in the hospital.
Well, all right.
Yeah, Bob.
We got more. We'll play them
Yeah, we got
day.
We got like another 10.
Mm-hmm.
That was a good try, though.
Yeah.
When you have the different audio sources like that, you got to mask it with some music or something.
Or just make it make sense, you know?
Well, that's the first thing.
Who is this? I broke my leg, man. Oh. Who is this? It doesn't make sense.
No.
Dundee!
And how are you supposed to hold someone's hand if you're on the phone with them?
Right.
Why would you
You
call
silly
the old lady
goose.
dude?
Right.
What's up, Ben? What are you writing down? You're writing frantically.
Dave has a flight. Okay, I'm sorry. All right.
What time's that guy's flight? We'll make sure he gets there.
Soon.
Dave, get your car started.
That's why he's panicking? All right, we'll take a quick break, and we'll get Dave Mirra in here. And lots more to do on the Opie and Anthony show today.
I just love a drive in the country, laughing with Opie and Anthony. That plane is flying awfully low, don't you think, Ramon? Ramon, call 911.
And we're back with the Opie and Anthony program. The O&A virus spreading across America thanks to XM Satellite Radio. Thank you, XM. Thank you. And in studio, we didn't know you had a flight, bro. He's just sitting out there falling asleep. You're not on?
No, I'm on. I'm just all of a sudden looking at you. You got more food on your lips and in your teeth than I could even. I was freaked out. I'm looking going, oh, my God.
You know how it is around here.
Trying to eat.
I'm actually a very neat eater, Dave, but they only give us like 40 seconds in between breaks to try to get some food in us.
It's ridiculous. People are like, oh, it's cool you don't have commercials or don't have many commercials or whatever it is, and it just gives us no time to piss or eat or anything.
So we take turns eating. Usually it's like Jimmy first, then Ant, and now I'm going to attempt to eat and talk at the same time here.
There you go.
We didn't know you had a flight. I'm sorry.
It's all good, man.
Where are you flying to?
I got to fly back to North Carolina.
That's where you're from?
Actually from Syracuse, so I lived down in North Carolina about 10 years now. So it's good, man.
What's going on down there?
It's decent, you know.
It's
pretty smooth all year round. And
not too extreme, though.
No.
North Carolina extreme!
Well, Syracuse is pretty extreme.
Is it?
You guys,
oh, yeah.
I just picture you guys always, got to be extreme!
No, that word died with the 90s.
It did, huh? Yeah.
We can relate, though, because they still call us shock jocks. It's like, oh, all right, we get it.
He's eating. Shocking!
No, look how shocking we are. Watch me be real shocking.
So now, what do you do? BMX, right?
I ride BMX, yeah.
Ride BMX.
Right, he's like one of the greatest athletes ever as far as X Games go.
I know.
And the bike riding.
I know. I hear things.
You got a little banana seat on your bike?
High handlebar.
Yeah. I got the Schwinn Stingray. I'm gonna
sissy bar on the back.
That'd be cool if you
a basket.
How cool would that be? You go to one of those events with your sister's bike with the tassels.
A little bell.
They would respect you. That would be hilarious.
I never was a very good bike rider. I got a moped when I was 15, and I fell off it.
A moped?
Yeah, I was a faggot. And after that,
that's like the moped. That's kind of like the,
Yeah, you want to, you know.
You want to get away from the moped. How old a guy are you?
How old of a guy am I? I'm about 31.
Yeah, when did you start BMX?
I started when I was a young little toddler there.
Spry little tot.
Yeah, no training wheels, and just, you know, I was just you had a dream at a young age, and here I am.
Were you one of those crazy kids? Like, because I knew growing up, there was always a crazy kid that would do anything on the bike. You could get him to just, you know, make the ramp, jump over the garbage pails.
Well, you know, I mean, I think I was crazy, but I also was pretty calculated. I had a buddy, you know, Shane Frazier, a long time ago, man, good friend, and I said, hey, man, I'll show you all my tricks if you jump this creek first.
Really?
He jumped it, broke his bike, and I think I still never done it. He still brings it up now. It's pretty funny.
What do you like? Can you stand? A friend of mine can stand. This guy George Gallo's a comedian. Can actually.
I know George Gallo.
You
actually,
know George?
I know George from way back.
So he's pretty good on a bike, actually.
Yeah, from way. I know George from the '80s, man. Shit, that's
from
awesome.
Bike riding?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, George is better than
George Gallo. Yeah.
I thought he was just a psycho who did tricks in the street, but he's actually legit.
Oh, he told you that he used to do this?
No, I saw him do it.
Yeah.
And he's a fucking maniac, George. He is a maniac.
Yeah.
And he was in the street. He's like kind of standing on the handlebars, and he was actually very good for a comic. I'm like, what the fuck's he doing?
Growing up, though, I remember kids being pretty crazy on their bikes and stuff, but then it reached a point where, you know, it got, they actually started putting pegs on the bicycles, you know, on the wheels and on the back, and people were standing on the front wheel and spinning the bike around and stuff. And I think that kind of took off. Like, if you're in your early 30s, that
the late 80s.
Yeah.
Mid 80s around. Yeah, when the pegs started getting on the bikes, probably like 86, 87.
Yeah, but you were doing it before that, right?
Yeah, I mean, I was, you know, within my, you know, age range. I mean, I raced in 84. I was 10. You know, was doing it all around the neighborhood, you know, before then. Kind of just grew up on a bike and never really got off, you know. And
yeah.
When did you know that you could make a living riding a bike?
When I got the first paycheck, it was, it's kind of funny. I turned pro in 92 when I was a senior in high school. And the only money I really made was going on tour in the summertime, which was awesome, you know, in between 10th and 11th grade. Everybody's sitting home. They're you know, they're playing in the ball fields, and I was traveling the country at a young age like that for 3 months. Come back right before school started, and just, you know, and that's, I made probably $3,000 a year kind of thing, but it was good, you know, back then. Made it last, and, you know, worked some part-time jobs and did what I had to do. And September '94, a couple years out of high school, is when I made my first paycheck, and that was $1,000 a month.
Wow.
So I mean, amazingly, I mean, it's crazy because, you know, I moved to Greenville, lived in a 1-bedroom apartment, upgraded to a 2-bedroom, and just saved money, and just things kind of changed, and I've been there for 10 years, and it's been a pretty cool road.
Dude, are there bike groupies? Every group has. I mean, if you're an athlete, so you got to get laid. There's got to be chicks that just want to As an athlete, it's like athletes do nothing but fall into box. It's amazing. And
well, you know, I have a fiance now,
Oh,
but you know, Greenville's a pretty cool college town. It's a small town, big college. Southern girls. It's definitely, but you know, it's just a distraction anyway. You know, you're out every night, and you know, you all know the game, I guess. So.
And these people's 50 most sexy bachelors.
Oh God!
God, isn't that great? What publicists can do for you.
It's amazing.
Damn,
he and I are
nice.
not that far off. I mean, we both have the
you just don't have the same publicist, man.
Jesus.
Just think, if you had the same publicist, Scott will probably do some work for you. Probably get in there next
year. There's a
year.
slight twist in the DNA strand that just kind of
made
it a little different.
He's a chisel jaw athlete, and I have just 2 meat tits.
There. None of us in this. No one else in this room made the top 1,000.
Top 50.
Top 50. What number were you? Who beat you out?
Yeah, who was right ahead of you?
Who was right ahead of you? Where you're like, come on, man.
Yeah, come on. I know people are saying that about me. You know, you walk through town. I swear I felt a little vibe when I'm going through Greenville. I'm like, oh, he thinks he's all this top shit now because he's on that list. Like I was living for that list.
Yeah, like
you know
you campaigned for it or something.
Yeah, like
publicist throws you in there.
Dude,
it was just funny. I don't know where I was in there, but it was just pretty hilarious.
You should put that on a shirt. I would just put that on a shirt. Show where your number is and point at it to a girl and go, get sucking.
That could work.
I always wondered why BMX guys don't make the jump to motorcycles.
You know what? I always wanted a dirt bike when I was a little kid. Parents wouldn't do it. Got a 250 a couple years ago. A lot of fun. I mean, but it's two different things. I mean, you know, to me, a dirt bike is, in a lot of ways, less creative. There's less you can do on it. Yeah, you can race, but I'm not going to be a top racer at any time soon. You know, that's
right.
You know, you look at Ricky Carmichael, those guys, they kill it. I mean, it's just amazing. But you know, if you knew more about BMX, there's so much more creativity, what you can do, and options. And it's not that, you know, I'm afraid to ride a dirt bike, anything like that. It's just, to me, jumping.
I wasn't getting there, sir. I wasn't implying that,
no.
sir.
But I'm saying, like, why? But I'm kind of explaining why we wouldn't change over. It's just a passion that with BMX. I love dirt bikes. I mean, jumping a 50-foot set of doubles on a dirt bike is amazing, especially when you have a front shock on there. It's an amazing thing. But you know, BMX is pretty. Some of the kids, you should look around the city. You probably see guys, man. Some pretty good. But
you gotta pedal real fast, though.
Yeah. It's the only problem.
Yeah, it's that pedaling thing gets me.
And you got that. You got the bell on the ringing the bell.
Right, you're ringing it.
Papers, throwing the papers out. I'm sick of the paper route. Still got a paper route. You know.
Hey, how many bones have you broken riding? You had to have gotten fucked up a few times.
You know, I've been relatively pretty, you know, fortunate in that department. I broke my shoulder. Couple ligaments here and there, you know, small bones in a foot, small bones in a hand, lost my spleen. That was a pretty major one.
Lost your spleen?
Yeah, that was a pretty good crash.
How do you lose your spleen?
Did someone land on you?
No, it just hit the ground real hard, and you know, your ribs will cut into it or something like that. I mean, there's ways you can, you know, puncture it, and you can hit it just hard enough to swell it up. It's a pretty weak organ, I guess.
You know, you've had less injuries than our fat friend who jumped up to try to catch a football. That's what an athlete is. Gets hurt a few times over all these years, and our fat friend Bob went to catch a football, and he falls on his leg, and he fucking breaks it, and he still can't walk.
Snaps it.
Wow.
That's the difference between someone who conditions themselves.
Old stick of chalk leg.
Yeah, and fat Turk that Bob looks like.
Let's go to the phone and say hi to Mike in Philly. What's up, Mike?
What's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Dave, I was just wondering, that MTV show you do with all the drunk chicks, how many of them have you nailed?
No, none, man. None at all.
None?
I keep my distance, man. They're fun people. They're fun. They get a lot of drama. They do their thing, but no, I keep my distance.
Hey, what show is that? I don't even know that show.
The Real World Road Rules Challenge.
Oh, you're okay.
I hosted the Inferno 1 and 2 and kind of on the side. It was interesting. It was cool.
Right. Awesome. I used to I haven't watched the Real World and Road Rules Challenge. I used to really enjoy that.
Just saw one recently, and I haven't watched it either, but then recently popped it on. Seems pretty cool.
Yeah.
Watching them all bitch and moan about things to each other.
They got crazy.
One team sucks. One team, you know, the other team is the evil team. They're bad. And there's the good guys, bad guys thing.
Oh, you saw the recent one then. Yeah,
yes, I did.
There you go.
Where they're in the boat. A little boat challenge that they had to go back and forth.
Back and forth there, yeah.
That was pretty good.
That's funny.
Let's go to Wes in Florida. Wes?
What's going on, guys?
Hey, man.
Hey, I just wanted to say, Mirra, you rock, but how did it feel getting punked?
You know what, man? I gotta say, my punked episode, I can't say that it was. I mean, you probably saw it, and it wasn't too convincing to me because they were, you know, and they kind of left out a lot of stuff that I said, kind of in joking, because I walked in there and I knew.
Yeah, well, explain your episode for the people that didn't see it.
Okay, here's kind of what happened. That they said that FBI guys, you know, roped off the office of my agent's place, and said that, you know, I was storing money overseas, or my agent was ripping me off. I had these big contracts, wasn't paying my taxes, and I mean, the easiest thing was I said, okay, well, let me see my real contracts. If you're the FBI, can you produce a couple of real ones before you show me a bunch of fake ones? And they're like, they're around here somewhere. We just can't find them. I mean, and I said, okay, so I you know, kind of, you know, I'm playing the joke. I'm looking at a piece of paper, kind of trying to act like this is punked, if it is, and I'm pretty sure it was. How am I going to ruin this? I don't want to ruin this episode.
Yeah, because you want to be on punked.
Yeah, I want to play along. So
were you looking out of the corner of your eye for a camera or something?
Oh, I looked. Yeah, I was looking at all these fake
around.
TVs and stuff, and then finally I saw one, and then they called it, But I said, they're like, I go, okay, I'll start talking. If you guys both get on my bike and ride double around the office, I'll start talking. I didn't put that in there, and I said, and one of the guys, I said, man, your sister's got a real attitude problem. They didn't use that. You know, one guy was bitching, one guy was nice.
I'm so glad someone is finally admitting this, because when I watch punk, there are people that really do get punked.
Yeah.
And then you see others that you see it in their face, that they're onto the gag, but they're just playing along, and then you know they're going to edit it in such a way where it looks like they really got punked.
Yep.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping they were going to play it the other way for a change, do something where, like, he didn't, and I'm just kind of just goofing back and just trying to.
Right.
One guy was just seriously, like, trying to just get me to crack, and he, you know, real pissed, and I'm just, in my head, I'm laughing, going, this is, you know, it just doesn't work.
Punked, you idiot.
Well, he says, Dave, your agent, you know, went to the Cayman Islands with your money, and I said, really? Well, why did he come all over? We were in Ohio the night before, and I switched my flight to go to a different city in L.A., to make this thing happen. And I said, well, why did he come all the way back to L.A. to go to Cayman Islands? Aren't they under Florida? Well, I mean, what's the deal here? And like he flew to L.A. to get on a plane to go to Cayman Islands. So if he was in Ohio, he was going to steal my money. Why didn't he just leave? It was just hilarious. And just.
Now I got to see the episode.
Yeah, but
now that I got to see it, knowing that you knew.
Same agent, though, he ripped you off.
Exactly.
Tool. All right. Wes, there you have it.
Hey, man, appreciate it. Own a party rock. I'm punching out.
All right.
Party rock.
Let's go to Mike. What's going on, Mike?
Hey, how you guys doing?
Pretty good. We're hanging out with Dave Mirra.
Oh, cool. Yeah, I don't remember where. I met Dave once. I just want to know, did he start BMX racing, or did he just go straight into freestyle? I know him and his brother ride.
Yeah, I started. I raced in '84 just a few times at a local track, and track was like 45 minutes away, and parents were working, so I just played in the street, and we kind of just, built jumps, and that's kind of how I got started. Really, it was just more convenient to ride every day, just wherever and find whatever hill jump, in the neighborhood.
Yeah, because I met you at a race. I mean, you're a really nice guy. I got to give you credit, man. You're doing a good job. You're really doing the sport well. I mean, I had to quit. I got hurt, but I still enjoy seeing you on TV, watching you ride. The video game's awesome, so.
Cool, thank you, man.
You're doing the sport well.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it.
Got a video game?
Had one, yeah.
Yeah.
I think Acclaim kind of dumped out.
That's kind of cool, though.
Yeah.
Part of a video game.
Definitely.
Kind of immortalized that way. Definitely.
It's so cool to see it. The X Games just completely taking over, man. It's a lot of fun to watch, and because the other sports are just ugh.
Yeah. Well, I gotta say,
I know it's like a Jimmy question. I'm sorry, but it really. I mean, it's so much more exciting. The X Games and what's going on with that.
Well, it's just cool that kids can, as they go through school. And I know back when I was younger, when I rode a bike, it wasn't the coolest thing in the world to do. When everybody, got cars, and when they're 16 years old, and it's just kind of cool to see that it's more of a lifestyle driven. It's not a team sport. It's not.
And I think at first it kind of started as like a goof. No offense, but it was like, oh, look at these guys on their bikes and their skateboards, but then it somewhere along the line it turned, and now it's just dead serious. And you can make a lot of money, and the endorsement deals, and the video games. It's just blown up.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. I mean, mainstream sports got to the point where it's like, if you're not a certain size, you really can't. I mean, back when.
Oh, you got to be huge.
Yeah, I mean, if you're not born with it, extra leg, I mean, you're gonna play basketball or something.
Yeah,
it is pretty nuts. But it's cool to see kids can go through it and be, more fit. I guess you can fit in more or less going through school, and it's awesome to see that.
Yeah.
All right, let's say hi and Todd in New Jersey. Todd, what's up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
Hey.
Hey, Dave, man, I wanted to ask you a question. My little brother owns Fusion down in Greenville, Scott, and he talks about you all the time for staying up. Why did you pick Greenville of all places to live?
My brother moved down there in '94 with his girlfriend at the time. She was from New York, and our parents moved down to North Carolina. And they had a small little city skate park, which is JC Park. It's still there. Syracuse was, it was cold in the winters. We didn't have really any place to ride, nobody to ride with. So I just said, you know what? I went and visited like maybe 3 times and said, man, my lease was up on my apartment. It was March '95, and I just packed up a rider truck and headed down.
Oh, man.
Pack up the old rider truck. Ugh.
From where?
Syracuse. Syracuse is a cold place.
Oh, yeah.
I lived in Rochester for a while, so
there you go.
Syracuse, it's probably still snowing up there. I'm assuming.
I think
it's just ridiculous. It snows until late April every year, and I mean, you think it's cold here in New York today, Ant?
Nah.
Syracuse blows it away. Syracuse, Rochester, Buffalo. Ugh. All right, where are you off to?
It's going back.
You're just going back to Greenville?
Oh yep. Heading back to Greenville, and
you're in shock. No, because I know you have to catch a plane. That's all.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna head back to Greenville, and then what's coming up next week, I guess, is pretty cool. It's the Do Action Sports Tour.
Right.
And that starts next weekend in Louisville. It's gonna be a 5-stop tour, and it's kind of one of its kind in the sense it's a series instead of like X Games is a one-off, one big event a year, which is awesome for a lot of the riders in terms of going there, bringing your biggest stuff, throwing it all out, and if you get hurt, cool. If you don't,
right?
Cool. So
okay.
Now we have a 5-stop series, which is going to kind of rely on being consistent and competitive and safe, healthy and fun, and wow.
Well, good luck, man.
Thanks.
Wait, one more call from Steve in Boston. Go ahead, Steve.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
Hey.
This is Bipolar Steve.
Okay.
I'm just calling to ask Dave about when he was paralyzed or something like that.
You were paralyzed?
No, I was never paralyzed, but I got hit by that drunk driver pretty badly. Got a blood clot in my brain, fractured skull, and a dislocated shoulder. And I was out pretty much for about 8 months.
Jeez. When did this happen?
It was 1993.
That was just riding in the street, and this guy, would he jump a curb?
No, I was actually walking across the street, leaving a club, and this girl underage, drinking and driving, just hit me going like 45. My friend said I was just flying through the air.
Wow.
So I got lucky, actually.
Damn. Underage chick drunk.
Yeah.
Too bad you couldn't be in the passenger seat. You could have definitely scored with that. Nice young and impressionable drunk girl.
Jesus.
Play dead, yeah.
All right, Ben is saying you got to go. All right, Dave Mirra, thank you so much for stopping by.
Guys, thanks for having me.
Appreciate it. Good luck to you.
Yeah, have a good day.
All right, there he goes, Dave Mirra, and we'll continue with the O&A show in just a bit.
Oh, I'm starting to get hot. Oh, I'm starting to get hot. Oh, no, I'm going to give up my virginity. I'm a sport. Maybe take a little cock right into my mouth. It must hurt. Maybe taking it in the rear. Maybe bang me up the ass. Patty, Patty, Patty. That's what they call me. Patty, Patty, Patty. She's a freak. Patty, Patty, Patty. That's what they call me. Patty, Patty, Patty. She's a freak. What do you want me to do? I'm gonna be facing the wall. What do you want me to do? I've always wanted a juicy cock. Put it between the boobs. I'm into the TFing. Put it between the boobs. Put it in the pits. Put it in the pits. My favorite oral treat. My favorite eating cock. I'm hungry for a big, fat, juicy cock. After I whack your bag, whack your bag, whack your bag, whack your bag. Shoot your big wad of cum right into my mouth. Patty, Patty, Patty. That's what they call me. Patty, Patty, Patty. She's a freak. Patty, Patty, Patty. That's what they call me. Patty, Patty, Patty. Oh, God. After I suck you off, I want you to bang me up the ass. I'm hungry for a hard male cock. Stick your huge cock in my tight ass. That's scaring me. I take it in the rear. I'm a freak. That's what I was taught. I got a big juicy cock from Ben the other day. Oh, I like the banana. Oh, God. I like the banana. I'm a freak. I enjoy having sex with a guy. I enjoy cum in my mouth. I enjoy cock between the boobs. I enjoy cock in my tight ass. Patty, Patty, Patty. That's what they call me. Patty, Patty, Patty. She's a freak. Patty, Patty, Patty. That's what they call me. Patty, Patty, Patty. She's a freak.
And Anthony Show.
All right, give it a try, Anthony.
Okay, here it is. Oh, Jesus. Wait a minute. I'm back on my mic that I was using this morning.
Yeah.
And I'm
You're still a little hot.
Apparently they're fixing it.
A little hot.
And I'm
This is great that a radio show could spend half the morning just making sure the microphone of one of the hosts is right.
Kind of works. This is
sounds good.
It's no. It's very bassy. It's still distorting a bit on me. I hear when I kind of get loud a little bit. And it's really why can't it sound like that one? Like it doesn't sound anything like this one. Nothing like that one.
It's not bad though.
It's not as bad as it was, but you hear at the high end of it, you could hear it like when my volume peaks a little bit. If I start talking like this, you get that like that tin can sound.
All right, I'm going to adjust your dB.
No, you're not adjusting anything.
Eric, go into this one and adjust this one right here.
Don't touch that one. This is the lifeboat.
Does someone have a screwdriver?
No screwdrivers.
I can't wear two headphones. How do you guys do this? I feel like I'm drowning.
No, you got to wear two headphones.
Never.
You keep one off.
I have to. I'm wearing two right now, and no one in Radio Land cares, and I don't give a shit. This is awful.
Really?
You know why? Because your ears are too small.
I have little ears.
Mm-hmm.
Aw. See, I got this really bassy sound. It's very bassy. And then, is this one on? Is this one on?
Now it is.
All right. Now,
drop something.
I'll put these back on, and there we go. See, I like this much better.
All right, get rid of that mic.
This mic is going.
Put it over there, Ant. Don't look at it.
I'm not even going to look at it.
All right. Are we all set?
There we go. We're back.
Hey, Jeff.
Did you put this where it was on the
Yeah,
board?
you want to put it back on? Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it where it was.
Wait, Mars readjusted yours. That one right there.
No.
All right, hold on.
I want it
Hold
where
on,
it
Jeff.
was.
All right, let me move the DB a little bit.
Seemed a little louder. That's
There
good.
you
Yeah.
go.
See, that's where it was. I could
right.
tell. It was just a little bit.
Yep.
I like that.
I just had to add a little
This
gain.
is perfect.
A little gain to your microphone.
Little gain.
And a little DSL. All right, Jeff, what's up?
Hello, Jeff.
Hey, I got... Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, I got Rich Voss at the local radio show down in Fort Lauderdale.
Oh.
We love following Voss around the country.
Yeah.
All right, let's listen in.
All right, hold on a second.
You know, life's been good was many times to say that being a rock and roll star isn't as extravagant of a lifestyle as it would appear. And I'm just, I took it as far as I could go. I went into recovery just to...
Oh, they're doing, that's, what's his name, stand-up.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a clip of somebody that they're playing.
Go back out there.
All right, we're not going to waste time on that today. We just missed Voss on that show, I guess. All right, where are we?
Yeah, where the hell were we?
I don't know, because the microphone's throwing me off today. I hate this. Oh,
Yeah.
the sleep thing.
Oh, yeah. Jimmy was, during commercials, was telling us he was having nightmares last night. Nightmares, they're so scary.
I always have them.
You always have nightmares?
Oh,
Really?
yeah, I don't sleep well.
Like every night?
I don't know if it's every night, but it's a lot of nights where I just remember specifically last night being in this terror and not like the Exorcist face, but the exact face that flashes in the Exorcist.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
white face that flashes like twice during the film. I was seeing that, and I'm looking right at it, and I'm like, I know this is... I'm awake, but I can't move. I'm like, I know this is not real.
So wait, was it a nightmare or you were awake?
A nightmare that bleeds into that being like half asleep, half awake, where you can't move, you're paralyzed.
You have that night
God.
paralysis
Yeah.
thing?
I have that, too.
It's awful.
Holy shit. I never talked about it because I thought I was nuts.
You are.
Well, I know I'm nuts.
But if you want to also have this...
But if I know I'm nuts, am I really nuts?
Yeah,
Yes.
I think that's bullshit.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Crazy
Of course it is.
person knows
Hitler
they're
knew he was
crazy.
anti-Semitic. Didn't change anything.
No, that happens to me, too. I never talked about it because I just didn't want to. It creeped me out too much. There are times that I feel like I'm awake, and I'll see things in my room.
Oh, boy.
And, like, kind of, I can't even explain it, like a ghosty thing. And,
that would be me.
And then I try to move, just because you want to move to feel like maybe you could do something, I guess.
Stop whining.
And I can't move at all.
Wow.
I get this. I'm telling you, I get the same fucking thing.
And it's like your body feels like it's like a low electrical hum. Like if you put your ear next to a high tension wire, like
right,
that's what you feel like. Your whole body has this awful tingle hum to it. And there's a lot of people that like.
I almost feel like I get shocked.
Yeah, that's exactly
like
what
a
it is.
shock. And then I try to move, and I feel like there's an energy trying to like just escape from my body.
Yeah.
Like I'm going to have an out-of-body experience.
That's weird.
That's not what it is, though. But people mistake it for out-of-body.
Okay, well, that's what I feel like. I feel like I'm definitely not moving, but I feel like an energy trying to force its way out of my body.
I have a weird sleep thing. It right before I nod off sometimes, like right before you're at that really weird part where you're just about to nod off, all of a sudden I wake up with some kind of sound in my head goes like...
Oh, I get that.
Like that, you go... And you wake up and go, what the hell is that? And then you try to get back to sleep, and every time you start getting the...
You have to switch positions.
Yeah, you got to do something. You can't just keep laying there getting the... In your head?
That's yeah.
What the fuck is that?
I think it's got something to do with energy, because we are made up of energy, technically. I think that has something to do with it. I mean, that's just my guess. Yeah, it's some stupid thing we just don't get.
It's annoying as all hell, but at least it's not paralysis and fucking
but it's
scary
in the same,
faces in your face.
Dude, it's in the same family, and I'll dream about getting punched in the face when I'm in that half paralysis thing, and it feels real. It's really real, because I'm conscious.
Yeah.
I know this is happening. I know I'm in my bed. And since I just moved into my new pad, as I call it, I'm sleeping with these black shades on.
Uh-oh.
Well, I have to, because I don't have my room darkening curtain yet.
Black.
Those those eye things that you get on the plane. You know,
you're wearing things that cover your eyes.
Yeah.
Like, are they like quilted and cushy?
No,
they got the elastic around the back.
Yeah.
Like Mrs. Roper.
I didn't want to think of it like
Mrs. Roper.
I thought more of myself as Michelle Pfeiffer in Scarface.
No. I'm seeing Mrs. Roper. I'm seeing Mrs. Roper or Ruth Buzzy in a Laugh-In sketch. Joanne Worley.
Yeah, very good. Pops up. Who's here?
Who's here? Oh.
Well, that's what I do. I just dream that Stanley won't fuck me as I'm trying to doze off.
Oh, Stanley. And then he punches you in the face.
Yeah, and his little demon friend flashes in my...
Kev Slider from Whackbag says, you're supposedly still asleep while in that state. It feels like someone is sitting on your stomach or your back. You're in a sleep state.
Maybe technically.
It is the weirdest feeling,
Move your arms. And then I'm like, all right, I know I'm awake now. And I try to pull my thing off. These eye things off. I'm like, let me go pull them off because I know I'm awake now. But as they're pulling them off, my clothes are coming with them, so I'm like trapped, and I can't get out from under them.
Because you're still dreaming
I'm still asleep. Dude, it was really, the more I'm remembering, it's like, give me the creeps.
I
kept thinking, like, all right, dude, you're finally awake now, just get up. And then it would be like that thing. You fall out, and that awful energy.
I hate that.
Oh, it's awful.
Gets in your ears. Actually, you hear something.
Yeah, you feel it.
And it's in your head.
You know what I get?
That's awful.
You know what I get in the middle of the night, too, is extremely hard erections.
Yeah, I've had that.
Well, yeah.
Extremely hard, though.
You get that.
Very uncomfortable.
But you got to grab it and squeeze it. You got to actually grab it and go, Ugh!
Has something to do with the full bladder.
Huh?
You should have saw the mess I cleaned up this morning. I don't know what the hell happened at 2 in the morning last night.
You wet your bed?
No, not the bed.
You're a little sticky.
I staggered into
We'll clean you up, and I'll tell you what it was.
I staggered into the bathroom, and I had one of these raging ones, and I had to take a leak. And
you got to bow like a Buddhist in order to piss.
I was gonna say
I could like bend at the waist, so it's shooting.
I couldn't spread your legs.
I couldn't tilt far enough. I couldn't get the angle. Yeah, exactly. I couldn't
do a headstand.
I actually had my. I'm doing a visual, I know. I actually had my hands like this on the wall behind the toilet.
Like you're being frisked.
And then I was trying to get my legs up on the door, and I just couldn't get the angle right. So
you got to push down as hard as you can without it hurting.
Well, you can only push down far enough, too, or you're blocking, the hose. So
right, you can't do that. And then when you try to squeeze out that last bit at the end, it comes out like a cannon.
Yeah, right.
Now you're overshooting the bowl.
So then I had to kind of like, it's kind of like I was playing golf, I guess. I was, is it a 6-iron or a 7-iron?
Oh.
I was backing up a little bit. And
you don't know how far back to stand.
And then, and you're half asleep, and, I got most of it in, but, then I woke up this morning and went, wow. Wow, what a mess.
You know what you got to do when that happens? Just to stop the hard on, you give yourself a paper cut right across the hole. You take a piece of,
stop it!
Right, maybe a harder piece of computer paper.
Mm-hmm.
And you just across the open hole.
Listen to this.
Wow.
Or even under, like, on the top half, under the helmet, where the helmet and the shaft meet, you just give a nice... Ow! Like that, yes, exactly.
I got a paper cut. I got a paper cut, dude.
Watch, it's just a paper cut, Ant. Just watch.
Nope.
I'll do one for you.
Nope.
Ow!
No.
Oh. Look, Ant, just right between the fingers. That's all. Look at the web right there.
No.
Watch.
I'm not looking.
Watch, ready?
No. Oh. Stop it.
Hawk has something to say about this.
Yeah, what were you saying, Eric? You were saying something.
You wrote me a little note
You
about
wrote
the
me
lifting
a-
thing.
yeah,
No, this would... It's good when we all can relate in the studio here.
I had the similar to what Jim had. You're just laying there and you feel like something is lifting you, but it's not that out-of-body stuff. It's
Nobody cares, Eric.
See?
So I remember one time when I was in Tennessee, I had a weird thing where I...
We did not get him again, did we? We didn't. He's leaving the studio, practically.
I'm busting your balls, dude.
Yeah, relax. Don't cry. There's no crying in radio. Nurse Nuts...
actually, what were you saying? I'm busting your balls a little bit. You can't get mad. What?
Are you making believe you have to belch?
Yeah, what are you doing? Stop drinking Dr. Pepper. I'm trying to talk to you.
You have a little teary gulp going on, and then he made believe he had a belch or something.
Comes in, we're hugging. Next thing.
All right, listen. Nurse Nuts from whackbag.com. It's okay. During REM sleep.
REM.
Yeah, but I like the band, so I call it REM sleep.
Oh, that's AIDS sleep.
Your brain shuts your muscles off so you don't hurt yourself while you're dreaming.
Oh, you move when you're dreaming.
Well, maybe that's a good point, though. Oh, during REM sleep, you say. Maybe that's a good point. Maybe so you don't, maybe so you don't expend energy. Maybe your body's not thinking you're hurting itself. Maybe it's an energy-saving device like a refrigerator.
You know what? I never thought about this before. Tom in Tennessee. Go ahead, Tom.
Opie, what the hell? I mean, you don't. Why wrestle with your dick at 2 o'clock in the morning? Just stand up and piss in the shower like a man.
Piss in the shower?
Yep. Hey, it's not a bad idea, actually. It would have saved a lot of cleanup at 5 in the morning.
No.
You know, at Bonnaroo last year when I was performing at that festival, we stayed 45 minutes from the gig because the hotels were all sold out. I pissed the bed. I don't think I've talked about that yet.
Oh, boy.
What?
I wet my bed. This is about a year and a half ago. I think it's right before we came back on the air. I performed at the Bonnaroo Festival with Voss and Bonnie and Louis C.K.
Did you get some on Voss's leg?
No, it was
sure
just
you were
me in the
sleeping
room.
with him?
No, it certainly wasn't. He had her with him.
Oh.
And
homewrecker.
I wound up wetting my bed.
You wet the bed.
That was really loud.
Dude, I totally forgot about that. Yeah, that was, whenever Bonnaroo was, it was the last Bonnaroo.
Did you dream that you were taking a leak?
No, I don't remember. I might have, and I woke up and there was a big wet stain. I'm like, I got to talk about this.
Because that happened to me as a kid a few times where it wasn't like bedwetting where you I have a problem bedwetting or anything, but you had a dream where you're taking a leak. You're standing in front of the toilet and you just, and obviously it's because you had to take a leak real bad when you're sleeping, and you wake up to, a little bit of warmth and wetness.
It's bedwetting.
On you.
How is that not bedwetting?
Well, it's not like chronic bedwetting where, you got to wear a diaper or anything like that. It just happens once or twice in your entire childhood.
Boy.
And that's what happened.
We got to go right to the phones. I'm sorry, guys.
All right.
Stalker Patty has a sleep disorder.
Of course she does.
Patty?
Hi. There have been times when I've gotten up and didn't remember getting up, and I'll find myself in the bathroom brushing my teeth, and I'm like, I don't remember coming here.
Sometimes I'm out on the fire escape going, Lulu! Lulu!
When I spend overnight at people's house, they say I mumble and talk in my sleep, but I don't remember doing it.
She's annoying even in sleep.
Patty, did you ever have like a really horrible nightmare that you were a valued person in society?
Oh, stop it. I am valued. I do
She must have that dream like, how people have sometimes anxiety or stress dreams at work? So she probably has that dream like Lucy at the chocolate factory where the conveyor belt's going by real fast with the chocolates and she can't get them packed quickly enough.
You know what? Shut up, Patty. I got a... God, you just brought up another thing, another memory here. I have my worst dream.
Yeah.
I got two of them. One is that I have finals at college.
Wow, you're still having college dreams?
It's so weird, and that I'm going to fail, or I'm going to miss the test, that whole thing, or I'm just not going to get the work done, and there's only like a day left. It's the same dream all night long.
Yeah.
Okay, everyone has this depending on what kind of life you have.
You have your recurring dreams.
That one is kind of boring. Whatever.
Well, you can't find your books or something because they're covered in marshmallows.
All right. Jesus, I went with it too. Yeah. I couldn't find my books. You fuck. Oh wait. My liddy's not ready to come out yet.
Oh, yeah?
Mine comes out at 9:30.
Where is he?
Yeah.
Notice I drew a goatee on mine.
Did you?
Yeah, it's the evil liddy. Look.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right, anyway. But a dream I have to this day is I'm back being just a dopey DJ spinning tunes and, could be fired at any time. And I got a record playing. and the record is ending.
Oh,
and
yeah.
I cannot find anything else to play.
The Jock's Nightmare.
At all.
Yeah.
And it goes on all night, that anxiety of seeing the record, like, running out. And I can't get another record on the air.
That's normal for a DJ. That's one of those work-related stress ones.
Right, but then eventually, like, then I give myself a break in the middle of the dream. This is probably after hours of stressing, like, and feeling the anxiety. And then I find, like, Uriah Heep, greatest hits, but Easy Living's not on it. I know I'm going really obscure here, but this is what happens in my brain.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, Uriah Heep, that one song, Easy Living, okay. And this is all going on in my head. And it's like everything else is on this CD except that one. So now I have to play some obscure Uriah Heep song, and that almost makes it okay. But then that record starts to end, and now I have nothing.
Now you're doing a twofer of Uriah
Why don't
Heep.
you just look for the next fucking song while Uriah Heep is playing? I don't get it.
And then where the CDs are supposed to be in the studio, there's a wall. There's just a wall.
There's
no
wall.
CDs
There's no
even
CDs.
in the studio anymore.
That's the stress one. I used to get when we were fired, I used to get the dream that we got our jobs back.
Oh, I had that one.
And it was so cool. Like, all of a sudden, we're sitting there doing the show, and I'm like, oh, this is great. We got our jobs back. And then you wake up, and it's like, son of a bitch, I'm still fired. And then there's another recurring dream I have that's the opposite of that, and I have this one a lot, and I don't know where the hell it comes from. The dream somehow, wherever it starts, goes into, I had apparently been involved in killing somebody at some point in my life. It could be years ago. It could be a few weeks ago or something.
I get that one too.
And
you're hoping
no one knows. But there's cops that are onto it somehow, and they're going to question me. And I'm thinking, oh my God, this happened years ago, but I know there's evidence. There's got to be DNA. I wasn't careful about this. Right. I'm going to fucking prison.
The anxiety and the stress in that one is that, they're sort of starting to get onto you, but they're not onto you.
Not onto you yet, but I'm positive they're going to catch me.
They're starting to figure it out.
They're going to get a hair or something, or I'm going to fold on the questioning, or I'm completely going to screw it up. And it's so scary. And then when you wake up, you're like, you go from being completely in trouble to, oh my God, I'm not in trouble.
And you're like,
oh, I didn't kill anybody.
Have you ever woke up and went, oh my God, thank God.
Yeah, thank God.
Totally. Oh, it's the best. You go, oh, I'm not in trouble. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, I didn't kill somebody. It happens all the time.
Yeah, but then it happens the other way, where you're banging the hottest chick in the world, and you have the love, just that ultimate feeling of just happiness and stuff, and you wake up like,
hey, where did that life go?
Oh, fuck.
It's funny, because I keep having this dream that I'm dead, and some asshole DJ is getting away with it.
Oh, my God. He's the corpse. That's funny. Yeah. All right, I got you.
Yeah, no reason to play birds chirping. Hey, easy, Liddy.
See, he's the dead guy that we killed, and we get away with it every time because we wake up. Then there's numerous plane crash ones. But it's always usually a slow-motion, weird plane crash. I get in this 747, but it's I don't know, it's 15 seats wide. The pilot's sitting in the middle with the passengers.
Why would he be there? That's
absolutely
not realistic.
And you think that would tip me off to the fact that it's not real. And he goes to take off, and of course the runway is the expressway, and there's trees in the way, and you kind of... all these anxiety, creepy dreams.
You know what that means, by the way?
Yeah.
What?
When you
Hold
on, you babbling
dreams
idiot.
actually have like a weird significance, and that one is actually a weird fear of being on a plane flown by a man in coach.
Yeah, true.
It's a very, very basic
That is
fear.
a basic fear. I would not want my pilot sitting in coach.
In coach. Back in caveman days, they would draw that on walls. Why him, not in first class? And an asshole DJ is getting away with it.
Do you have sets, basic standard sets in your dreams? Because I have about 3 houses that I'm always in. There's one old house that I used to live in that is constantly in my dream, a neighborhood, and another old house, and then one that I have no idea where it came from, and it's like a strip mall with a bar in it. It's like a studio backlot for my dreams. They're constant.
My sex dreams always have a weird set. It's like it's like this place, and there's all these like steps, and there's steam all around, and I'm wearing a towel. There's a bunch of other men in towels.
That's dreamy.
I purposely stopped whacking off because the wet dreams are absolutely amazing. But you have to let it build up for a good week or so.
Waking with clam chowder on your leg.
Stalker Pat, anything else?
Yeah, I've even gotten dressed in my sleep and went back to bed and woke up in my clothes. That's happened to me a few times.
You know, you're probably being abducted, Patty, by aliens.
Oh, that's true. They could be abducting you.
You do have that alien body.
They think you're a grasshopper human morph.
Yeah, not only that, but I listen to the show while I sleep. I have it on all night, and you play the cell phone that annoys me. I get up to answer my phone, and no one's there, and I'm like, hello?
Hello?
That could be any time of the day for you.
Phone is ringing.
Who's
and
calling you?
One time you played a promo where I heard, Patty, I ran out to my door to see who was calling me. I really thought somebody was looking for me. Someone was calling me.
Patty's best friend is sorry, wrong number.
Yeah.
All right, well, Patty.
That was pretty riveting, though. So, Patty, what will normally happen? Like, will you get up? Will you walk around? Or what will you do?
I do, but I don't
really care.
remember doing it until I come to
Hey, Patty, happy 50th birthday, all right?
There you go.
Hey, Patty, when's your birthday?
Tomorrow.
Yeah, and no, on Saturday.
Oh, yeah, but...
Somebody's taking... Well, they're taking me out to some places, but
where?
they won't tell me what places are.
Patty, where are you going?
Oh, they better be
I don't know.
taking
They
you to
won't
some
tell
strip
me.
club. They better.
I hope it is. Well, they said they're going to take a lot of pictures and stuff.
Yeah,
so
you're going to some kind of strip club.
You want to go to that strip?
I don't know. They have no concept. It's a surprise.
that strip club site that I go to with the where the guys are dancing naked in front of the women and the girls are blowing them. It's the hottest site on the net because it's real bachelorette and stuff parties. You can tell that they're real scene shot.
Wow.
And there's like these male dancers, and they say it's a fetish, naked men with women with clothing. Like there's something about the women in the clothing that's just inappropriate.
Yeah.
But these guys will hold up a towel, and the girls will blow the male stripper. It's the hottest site on the net because they're regular chicks.
I saw a tape of that, a DVD of that.
Dude, how hot is that, man?
Yeah, it's amazing.
Because they're not porn girls. They're regular girls who just get really nasty and lick whipped cream off the mules.
Yep.
So these are regular chicks.
I've had sex dreams before.
What's that, Patty?
I've
I
had
don't care.
sex dreams before.
Oh, you did?
You've had sex dreams before?
Yeah, and then I wake up with the sensations and everything.
With the sensation. She makes it sound so unhot.
Let's hear one of your sex dreams, Patty.
Yeah, Patty, what happened?
Oh, God. One time I dreamt it was Hummer Tuesday. And I couldn't imagine myself doing that, but I did in my sleep. You know, I dreamt about it.
Who were you giving a BJ to?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Lexington Steel.
All I know is that I woke up and, like, did I do that?
Oh, so you blew a guy in your dream?
Yeah, but I can't imagine myself doing that in real life.
Somewhere some guy was having a nightmare.
Yeah, that someone dropped little flecks of white stuff into his pubes and he realized they were chiclet teeth. I woke up and I dreamt I was being blown by an ant. Oh.
Yeah, somebody photoshopped me as an ant in a wheelchair saying, what if Patty and Wheelchair Fred got together? You see this big ant in a wheelchair.
Wow, what other photoshops do they do?
That's enough.
Anyway, Anthony, let's move on here.
Yeah.
I believe you could talk to dead people in your sleep.
We just did.
Let's go to John in Jersey. John?
Good morning, boys.
Morning.
The reason for the hard-on at night, your brain has a defense mechanism. When you get a hard-on at night, it's very difficult to fall off the bed. That's all I got.
Give him that. That's not bad.
Little kickstand.
You know, for a minute there, I'm actually listening to this idiot and going, well, maybe he's... Wait.
Defense mechanism, yeah.
Paul from New York.
Hey, first of all those dreams you guys just talked about, Howard Stern just called and said he invented all those, so you guys got to give him that.
Tell him, Fred.
Tell him, Fred. I was dreaming back when I was a kid.
Tell him, Fred.
Opie and Jim, the thing you guys talked about, the night paralysis,
yeah.
I saw a thing about it on Discovery Channel. Now, you guys think that you can see, and then finally you kind of just pop into physicality, like you could finally move your arms and legs, right?
Right.
They did a thing. They have a camera over the top of the people, and they're showing them, and you can see them physically struggling, like squirming like little worm, but their eyes are closed. And then at the moment they kind of pop and their arms and legs are able to move, their eyes open too. Their eyes aren't open. And they interviewed the doctors, these are like sleep disorder guys, and they said your subconscious is telling you what you should be seeing, your natural...
So you're actually dreaming,
okay.
imagining you're seeing the room, and that you're laying there and you're looking around, but you're actually still asleep
Okay.
with your eyes shut.
I hate you, Paul.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, imagine you're looking down at your own immobile legs, your own paralyzed arms.
Wow.
That makes
great.
sense. It's usually dark, though, so I don't even know. For me, it's not the eyes being open. It's the sensation of being awake. Because I am aware I'm saying wake up, move. I'm not unaware of my situation. I'm aware that I'm in bed. I'm aware that I can't move. And I'm saying move, and I can't move in bed. And when I wake up, there's no transition like, oh, that was different. It's a very smooth transition to, yes, I am awake, and I knew I was trying to wake up.
You'll have those situations sometimes where you're dreaming. You're in a bad situation, and then you do what we just spoke about. You wake up and go, oh, my God, thank God I'm awake, and you're still not awake.
Yeah.
You're still dreaming, but now you think you woke up. So now anything else that happens really freaks you out because you think you're awake.
You ever set your alarm clock and then grab the guy with the hat, and then he comes back and you can't run up the steps because there's goop of them?
Hey, here's the worst part about this thing, guys. This sleep disorder thing. They were analyzing these guys, and as soon as they pop out of their sleep, they talk to them and interview them on what they had. I think the only thing worse about than being in sleep paralysis is waking up to a 70-year-old Jewish man in a white coat with a notebook.
Asking you questions. I'm going to ask you a couple of questions. I want them answered immediately.
I'm a doctor, you idiot.
All right. Thank you, Paul.
Hi, Angel.
That was very interesting. Cliff in Oklahoma, go ahead.
What's happening, boys?
What up, Cliff?
Hey, talking about these dreams, I drive a truck, of course, and it seems like every time I have a dream where I'm late with a load, something happens. I'm either stuck in traffic or my truck won't move or whatever.
See, it's the same thing, that stress and the anxiety. You know, you're going to get fired if you don't drop off your payload. Or
exactly.
Is it a payload? I don't know.
Well, sure.
You know, cops, hold on, buddy. You know, cops will dream, I've heard this, that they shoot and the bullet just kind of comes out in slow motion or just drops.
Oh, I've had situations where I'm dreaming and I'm in a situation where there's somebody breaking into the house, one of those houses that I'm always in, and I go reach for the gun, and for some reason the bullets don't fit. I can't find the bullets. They're too small for the chamber. The clip doesn't fit in the gun. It's always some problem. And if it ever does work, you fire the gun, it doesn't fire. The bullet just, falls out of the barrel. You miss.
Or if you're trying to run, you can't run.
Oh, the running thing is just, that's legendary.
Your fist won't go around.
You can't throw a punch. Your punch goes in slow motion.
I hate the running thing that you can't run.
You're trying to run away from something and you're just straining. You're on the ground, like trying to crawl. You're pulling yourself.
The next morning, every time I have one of these dreams, my wife tells me I've got a 10-speed transmission, so I do a lot of shifting. And the next morning, she'll tell me that I was moving my arm at night, shifting gears in bed.
That's what she wants to believe you were doing. I think we all know what you were doing. She's like, why were you mumbling Jean Benet and shifting?
Hey, Jimmy, they reran Last Comic this weekend. I saw you on there. I loved it, man. I saw you and Voss and Patrice, man. It was great.
Thank you, mister.
Awesome.
Yep.
Oh, this guy has...
boys.
All right, Cliff, thank you.
Freddie from Philly has horrible dreams. I see red eyes, and I always think someone's hanging over me about to tear my throat out. I try to talk and end up sounding like Terry Schiavo. Imagine that. You see those beady red eyes staring at you. You don't want to open your eyes because there's going to be a face 3 inches away from yours.
Red eyes like a demon.
Like a demon's eyes. Creepy stuff.
Sleep is just weird.
But then once you wake up, it's all better.
You know what? I consider myself a pretty brave person, but then when I go to sleep, I get, and the whole place is dark, and you're running around your apartment all day long, upstairs, downstairs, outdoors, indoors, but something I don't know what happens when you're starting to fall asleep. Your bravery goes away, and you don't even you know you want to go upstairs for something.
Yeah.
You know, you already been sleeping for a while, and you're like, no fucking way am I going up there now.
Creepy up there.
Now you're home that you know very well just is very creepy.
I hate hearing sounds in the house. I'm a big scaredy cat in the house. I'm just like, forget about it.
But if it was daylight, you would run right upstairs or downstairs, what have you.
It's daylight. Monsters aren't out in the daytime, stupid.
It's so weird. We're adults.
I don't believe that it's a random firing of these big random firings. They say, well, it doesn't really mean anything. Because people have too many similar experiences in dreams. Like too many people, like truckers, afraid of not getting his load delivered. You dream about work. We all dream at the same basic fears.
Yeah.
It's got to be an instinct thing, or if we're all connected on some weird energy level. But
Yeah.
it's not just some random firing.
Yeah, because there's too many similarities. People have the same types of dreams. It's got to come from somewhere.
One time, Danny dreamed that Nathaniel actually had like an assault on the media that everyone remembered and bypassed his awful one. Nathaniel dreamed that Danny one time ran with a sign and got the whole fucking word in the camera.
That's horrible. Oh, God, the phones have exploded. Let's go to Max in Dallas. He's a regular caller. Go ahead, Max.
Hey, guys. How you doing today?
You just made people drink on the O&A drinking game, by the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, every time you say the phones have exploded, people have to drink.
Oh,
so
my
it's
God.
very early, but people are drinking.
All right, well, have they?
Cool.
Yes,
the
they
phones
have.
are very active right now.
That's right.
Spit your drink out.
All right, go ahead, Max.
Okay, I got a dream. Maybe Jimmy can interpret this one since he was over there in the Gulf. I was in the Gulf War in 90 and 91, and I got shot in the leg. And recently I've been having this dream where I get shot in the leg, they call in for a medevac, the chopper lands, picks us up, puts us on, flies us out, and instead of landing at a medevac place, it lands in front of the Addison Improv between the 16th, 17th, and 18th. You guys have a good one.
That was a damn good one.
That was good. I didn't see it come. I thought he was going somewhere, but I wasn't sure it was a Jimmy
I thought
plug.
he was going to say he landed in front of enemy territory or something. Who cares? My Dallas Improv Day, if you guys want to come. But if not, it's not about that. It's about fun.
Anthony, on whackbag.com, they have a whole thread on sayings overused on the show.
Yep.
Oh.
Starts with, this thing is taking on a life of its own.
Oh, okay. That's another Opie standard.
I'm sure there's a lot that I do. Let's see, how about this one? Voss is going to be on the show today. I am tired of hearing that one.
Oh.
That's just someone being
doesn't
a silly
count.
goose.
Let's see. You know, someone's got to go through these so we could get the better ones.
Yeah. I think somebody ought to do that instead of standing around in that room.
Let's
Somebody's
see.
got to get through that right now.
Oh, here's the one you just said, Anthony. The phones have just exploded.
Yep.
How about little Jimmy saying, thanks for calling the program?
Well, that's kind of being funny.
Yeah, it's not really an overused saying, sir. And what's wrong with saying that? If I want to thank someone for calling the I'm Mrs. in the Morning program, I thank them.
Another overused phrase. Ricky, I didn't order this. Let's see. Yeah. Whatever. Yeah, got to go through it, get the really good ones.
Yeah.
They only have a few.
Well, yeah, and then they comment about the ones.
Yeah. Oh, look at that sig pic.
Oh, that's
What
great.
is it?
I like that one.
A puffy
it's
vag.
a puffy vag. You would love this one, Jimmy.
It's a puffy vag.
And it's an animated picture, so it's the guy's finger on her vag and kind of.
He's got his index finger on the slit and the thumb on the side and the middle finger on the other side, and
he's
she's wearing
squeezing it
panties.
gently.
I believe
Squeezing
she's
gently and
Asian. I've
pushing
seen
down with his index
really?
finger.
There's one that goes around called Hamburger. It's probably the sexiest girl I've ever seen. Her vag is really fat, but I mean it's beautiful.
Why is it called hamburger?
Because they're saying it looks like hamburger meat. It's so thick.
Oh, God.
You see the hand, and I'm sure a lot of you know what it is. The fingers are squeezing it and kneading it, and it's like blur back in. It's like squeezing a balloon, but it's not a dangly one. It's just a fat, young-looking one.
Wow.
She's like 23.
Yeek.
Dude,
that's too much going on.
It's like I almost get like the saliva glands almost activate when I see it. And somebody directed me. That's actually Nacho, and she's actually on his website. I have the whole.
Her name is Nacho.
His name, the guy. He's a brute. He's probably the best bang in the business. He's an animal.
Ah.
All right, others, Anthony. Is one of the interns working on this to get the better ones? Someone? Okay. Are you insane? I know I say that a lot. Also, Who is this?
Who is this?
That's overused.
No. I love it every time it's used.
Who is this?
Punching out.
Yeah, punching out. The listeners, see? The listeners.
Right.
They abuse.
Yep. Quit abusing things like it's Guantanamo Bay.
Jimmy uses the phrase, that's what's wrong with the
Liddy.
left.
Wait, I don't say that a lot.
Oh, my God, you do.
Actually, that's why the left stinks.
Right.
All right,
Get
whatever.
it correct.
Tuna tits, angel eyes.
More listeners.
I don't care.
Mm-hmm.
Did you just fart?
I agree, that one is overused. Let
Yes,
it go,
it is.
breathe it in like men.
Opie saying definitely versus definitely.
Definitely. I've never heard that one.
Wow, that's a new one for me. All right. Now I'm going to have to be not saying that word anymore.
Definitely.
All right, there's so many more, but...
Yeah, we'll have one of the guys go through it.
Who's going through them? I
That's their
want it
job.
done now.
That's their job.
Do something! Freak Show, the trucker. What's up, Freak Show?
Hey, I had a dream. Well, I was actually in prison. While I was in prison, I was dreaming.
All right, slow down. Why were you in prison?
I was in prison for aggravated battery, home invasion, a few other things.
Aggravated battery and home invasion?
Yeah,
For real or in your dream?
Now, in my dream,
Wait.
I was.
No, we want more info on your home invasion. What'd you do?
I used to rob a dope man.
You used to rob a dope man?
Yeah, that was me and another guy's thing. We would go in and rob the dope man.
And,
we'd
the dope man would call the cops on you and have you arrested for robbing his dope.
No, actually, one time it was the dope man's mother.
Ah, see? I knew it wasn't just the dope man. You went to the dope man's mother's house.
No, he lived with his mother.
Uh-huh.
And we robbed him, and she called the cops.
How much time did you do?
8 years.
Oh, 8 years. What did you get out of his house?
Dope and money.
Are you an addict, or were you getting high?
At that time, I was an addict, yes.
You're a ballsy dude, though, going after the dealers. I mean, that's smart, but it's also, most of them are armed, so there's a lot of balls to that.
That's, I was a stupid person way back when. And, when you're an addict, you'll do just about anything for what you have to have.
So what really happens in prison?
You ain't nearly like they say.
I mean, as far as like the
rape, the prison rape.
Yeah.
Almost never. I didn't.
See, no one ever been raped in prison.
We've talked to a lot of prisoners over the years.
Not one of them have
one
said
guy's gonna
anything.
admit it.
No, there's too many active homosexuals in there. Now, there are a few crazy people. Like, there was this one guy named Tattoo. He was the I-57 shooter out of Chicago. He was a great, big, mean, tattooed homosexual. But this guy would knock you out and suck your dick. He didn't want to fuck you. He wanted to suck your dick.
He sounds like a good egg. Why would he have to knock you out? Why not just say, hey, Tattoo, thanks?
He was just a big, mean, nuts bastard.
His deal was to knock you out, and then if that's not bad enough, he's sucking you off.
But you can't even get hard and thank him.
You're coming to, like, all groggy. Like, what the fuck?
Why?
I thought it was bad enough that I just lost all my teeth.
I know.
Jesus.
Little guy in a white suit sucking your dick.
No, but there's so many active homosexuals in there that, there are just sexual predators that rape these young kids when they come in, but it's so rare that there are too many, gay guys out there just giving it out. There's not much need for rape.
All right, so you went to jail for 8 years for this, and now you dream about it?
Okay, I was in prison having a dream that I was in prison. Now, when I woke up, my eyes were still closed, and I thought, boy, that was a bad dream. I dreamt I was in prison. And I opened my eyes, and I was really there.
Oh, that's got to stink, because for that split second, you're thinking, oh, that was just a dream.
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Yep.
Oh,
it was awful.
Hey, dude, what's it like when you dream that you're on the outside when you're in jail? Do you have dreams of, like, today's my release date and stuff?
No, not too much of that, but I still dream now and then I'm getting ready to go back.
How long ago you get out?
I've been out since 97, I guess.
Okay.
96. You guys remember me? My wife just got out of prison.
Oh, yeah, he did. Cool. What'd your wife do?
Criminal sexual assault to a minor.
Oh,
did you ever send me pictures?
Right.
Yes, I did.
I do know this guy. I don't remember the pictures.
What does that mean,
no,
Jimmy?
his wife. Nothing nasty. Just like, hey, I called the show, but I do remember talking to this guy. He's cool.
Yeah.
No, a couple of weeks ago, I was trying to get Patty to come to Kentucky and have sex with me and my wife.
Oof. Did she go for it? Of course not.
No, that was when she said, I didn't want to go to Kentucky.
Yeah, she'd have sex with the dog, but not come to Kentucky.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right, well, I'm out of here, guys. Great show.
Thanks, man.
There he goes, Freak Show. I remember him.
Yeah. I remember the call.
Let's go to Chris in Nolens. Chris, Nolens.
Yes.
Yeah.
What's up?
I'm on the radio?
Yes, you are.
Oh, damn, man. I was falling asleep here. Hey, I have one really messed up dream, and that's me being in Miami. I used to live there. And it's just I'll be walking down these gutters and alleys, and then all of a sudden these disco lights will come on, and there would be a rotten corpse disco. And just people's legs cracking in half and bodies falling down, and that's my real messed up dream right there.
All right.
All broken limbs. Is there a fat kid going for a football and his leg snaps off and he cries?
Yeah, let's play another remix as we go to break.
People can't dance because this faggot's asking for his hand to be held. Hey, look, we just want to do a little Donna Summers move. Hey, hold my hand, man. Look, you're fucking up the disco.
Don't let go. My knee, man.
I just want to do the shuffle.
How about one more? Andy the trucker. Go ahead, Andy.
Hey, my big thing that I've had a problem with is that you can have a nightmare, wake up from it, and go right back into nightmare when you close your eyes again. But you can have a great dream with a naked chick in your bed, wake up, and you can't get back into it no matter how hard you try.
And when you first go back to sleep, you still think you're going to get right back into it, but all of a sudden the naked chick's not in the house anymore or something, or all of a sudden she starts getting older or some crazy thing starts happening, and you're telling yourself, no, go back, go back.
Exactly. It's at that point I'm going, I don't want to wake up yet. Go stop this.
I remember one time I had this dream. Oh, actually, one time I had it where a friend of mine was sick, and he comes to me in the middle of the night. And I'm laying in bed, and he comes up and he goes, hey, man, I just came. I wanted to say goodbye. And I'm like, why do you want to say goodbye? And he's like, because.
Be more funny, you fucking asshole. You're wasting my time.
That's mean, though. Liddy's never mean.
This is the mean Liddy.
Yeah?
Yeah. People, we've gotten some of the whack bag submissions for phrases that are overused on the show, and some people, I love how threads on message boards start as one thing and then just mutate into something else. People don't get the topic; they're too stupid to actually get the topic, and they start adding things on. These should just be words that are overused, or phrases that are overused.
I think we overuse the word "the" a lot.
They say "the" so many times every day. But something like the phones are exploding, they could say that because it's every day, whether, you use it or not, or like it or not, that would fall into that category. That old gag, yeah, we use that. But then, here comes Patty, what? That doesn't make sense. Any dumb name for Norton. Meat tits, angel eyes, sugar bear.
I agree. Those are hurtful.
But that isn't us.
How do you hate the yuck sounds?
Yeah, yuck. Ugh. Opie saying, oh my God. Holy S.
I say holy S a lot. That goes back to our days on commercial radio. I haven't got out of that habit yet. I'm sorry. I'll start trying to say holy shit.
There you go. Attaboy. Feels good.
Or crap if you don't want to curse.
Yeah. Crap.
Holy crap.
Okay. All right.
Opie saying shock.
That's our new thing.
He goes, I want to reach through the fucking radio and punch him in the fucking face when he does that. We all do it, though.
And that's not what I meant when I wrote that.
Hold on. Hold on. That's the reason we do it. To be annoying. Because that's how it feels to us.
See, that's someone that doesn't get it.
Every time we see shock jocks next to our names, it's like, that's what we're trying to convey to you guys. How awful it is.
And this one, not you. It does not get over. So now people are just looking for things to write that are expressions.
Now they look and go, okay, they use that. Let me write this down so I can contribute.
Not you doesn't get used that often, actually.
No.
And some of the things that are now stale and have to go. Any Peterson jokes? Come on. If it makes sense, you use it. We did do too many of them at one point. Rape jokes? When are rape jokes?
I just passed over a clever little Peterson instant feedback. that I didn't read.
All right.
It was about some guy that said that he dreams that he took his wife's corpse out in a boat and dumped it out, and it was Scott from Modesto. It was very funny, and I got a chuckle from it. Thank you.
I got to interrupt you guys for 1 second because Lady Di wants to say hi. Lady Di?
There's that yuck.
How you doing, guys?
Hey, what's up?
Oh, well, you know.
All right, she said hi.
Oh, well, you know. No, we don't, and we don't care.
Yellow discipline jokes, dropping a log on your chest jokes. What? First of all, how about try that as a lifestyle and see how overplayed it gets? And plugging your gig out of the blue. I think this guy has a problem with Norton. I think that's
that's
problem.
what it sounds
Why don't
like.
you just have the courage to come out and say, I have a problem with Norton, and stop trying to get around it by, just using all of the things like that. Stupid.
The only person on this show that no one has a problem with is him.
What?
Well, Anthony?
Oh,
you.
People have problems with me. Believe me, I read some things.
Yeah.
Like what?
I read things.
They have a problem with me. They have a problem with Jimmy.
I read things, and I got my crutches. I listen to the replays, and I go, oh, stop saying that. Like my latest one is I say Jesus Christ all the time. Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ, Jesus Christ. Enough with the Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ.
And that's part of this moral glaucoma.
Right.
Taking the Lord's name in vain.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but you lowercase it.
Because he uppercase stupid things.
And the WOW explanation, especially you put the WOW sticker on your car. Yeah, because you don't need to explain that to new listeners. Just think they should put a sticker on their car and don't tell them why. You have to explain that, stupid ass.
Well, and I want
new listeners all the time.
I want a promo that just does all that for us. That would be really nice. Because, obviously you just go and get a WOW sticker, throw it on your car, and if the ladies see the WOW sticker, they may flash you, blah, 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 blah. That could be done in a commercial instead of some of those awful, awful promos they run for, like, jazz stations and stuff. What?
How about this, using the adjective awful? Although in today's world, I can't blame anyone for using it over and over. Also, you stink.
You stink.
And awful.
I don't like you stink.
All right.
Awful.
Ralphie May's outside the studio.
Ooh.
Oh, yes?
Forgot he was coming today. He's a good egg.
Sure is.
He's got a pal with him, right?
Yeah.
Now what are we going to do? We're short on mics.
They're going to have to share a mic.
Oh, boy.
Or a handheld.
That works well.
They really got.
Maybe one can sit on that side.
They got to figure out the mic thing, because honestly, do I say honestly loud? Probably. It takes us
now we're all going to be self-conscious.
It takes us out of our game.
Yes.
Yeah, everything's not ready to go when we step into here.
You don't smell good.
Hey, Anthony, before we go to the break here, let's play a couple more Bob Kelly remixes.
Mm-hmm.
The listeners sent in a bunch of these things, and we want to try them out live on the show. So, Bob Kelly breaking his knee, playing football. You've heard the audio by now. If you haven't, go to opieandanthony.com.
Mm-hmm.
Let's try this from JM. I have no idea how good it is. Tell me when to stop if you hate it, Ann, all right?
Jim! He's down, you're way down. He's down. They took my saddle and gears, broke my leg in Santa Fe.
I snapped my knee, man. I broke my knee, man.
Get it. 911, dude.
I broke my knee, man. I broke my fucking knee, man.
This is fucking horrendous.
On every level.
Send that shit to Bob and Tom.
On every level, that's horrible. The
This is
music
awful.
stinks. You can't hear either the song or the audio that's being played with it. And what? Because the guy said broken leg at the beginning of the song. That
guys, calm down.
Guy banked on that.
Fucking brutal.
Calm down. The guy's trying.
Yeah, good for him. Send in a camel toe song. We'll all play that and elbow each other good-naturedly in Indianapolis. That blew.
That was really bad.
Wow.
There's a camel toe song?
Oh, it's fucking awful.
Really?
Yeah, I know. I said it again. Now I'm all self-conscious.
See, aren't we?
Douchebag listeners.
Jesus
Ruining
Christ.
my self-esteem.
Now we're all just going to be quiet.
Yeah. No.
You know the torture I go through every day before I attempt to say the word put? Because of these asses.
We see it.
You'll
go like,
stop.
Put. You stop what you're saying and say, put.
And I was listening to some old tapes of us that have to be 6-7 years ago, and I was saying what, and no one ever noticed. But one ass had fucking pointed out to me. Now it's a torture every day. I have to think about it before I actually say the word. Want to try another one here, Anthony?
Yeah, because that's stunk.
All right. Yeah, we got to leave
terrible.
We got to leave with a good one. Here's Dan in Pennsylvania.
I love that. See? Muggsy.
Mommy. Oh, my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something. Baby wants to fuck. Get ready to fuck! You fucker! You fucker! Don't you fucking look at me!
Oh, boy.
That was Bob Kelly meets Dennis Hopper in Blue Velvet,
yeah,
right?
Blue Velvet.
Mm-hmm.
That should be called That Was Awful Remix.
Horrible.
Follows Awful Remix.
That was
Fucking
really
terrible.
bad. Come on, people.
Yeah, this is a great bit. If
Step
done
it
right.
up.
All right, let's try this one. Bob Kelly meets Keitel from Reservoir Dogs. We got a couple of these in. This one's from Ray from Deer Park. It's a
I broke my fucking knee, dude.
Hold on, buddy boy.
I broke my knee, man.
Oh, excuse me. I didn't realize you had a degree in medicine.
I broke my knee, man.
Are you a doctor?
I broke my knee. I broke my knee, man.
Answer me, please. Are you a doctor?
No, dude.
Okay. So you admit you don't know what you're talking about. So, if you're through giving me your amateur opinion...
I broke it, dude. I felt it crack.
And you're going to be okay.
I broke my knee. I broke my knee, man.
You're going to be okay. Say the goddamn word. You're going to be okay.
It's fucked up.
Who's a tough guy? Who's a tough guy? Come on, who's a tough guy? You're a tough guy. You're a fucking tough guy. I just want you to relax now. Okay? You're not gonna fucking die. You're gonna be fine. When Joe gets here, I'll make you 100% again.
I'm in so much pain, man.
Can't do anything for you.
I'm in so much pain, dude.
Hey! Just cancel that shit. Right now. You're hurt. You're hurt real fucking bad. But you ain't dying.
Hold him. I gotta squeeze something.
Go ahead and be scared. You've been brave enough for one day.
Almost.
That was good. It was
waiting
it started really good. I thought it started very good.
good and then petered out.
Yeah.
I got to interrupt this for 1 second. Lady Di wants to say hi.
Oh, what happened? Lady Di.
Lady Di.
I'm right here.
You want to say hi?
Yes, I do.
Say hi.
Hello.
All right. There's one more.
That will never get old, by the way. If you do that 50 times, I'll enjoy
Oh,
it every
of course.
time. Fucking sea turtle calling in.
There's one more. Bob Kelly stars in Reservoir Dogs again. This one was done by Chemistry.
Oh, okay.
Who's always good for a good one.
I broke my knee, dude. I broke it, dude. I felt it crack. I'm in so much pain, man.
Can't do anything for you. So when Joe gets here, should be any time now. He's gonna help you out. He's gonna take care of you. Okay? We're just gonna sit here and we're gonna wait for you.
Hold my hand, man. I gotta squeeze something. I broke that fucking thing. I broke it.
You're not gonna fucking die. You're gonna be fine. When Joe gets here, I'll make you 100% again. You're not gonna fucking die, kid. All right? Listen to me.
Fuck.
You're gonna be fine.
Fuck.
The kneecap is the most painful area a guy can get shot in. Oh, shit. But it takes a long time to die from it.
It bent backwards.
I'm talking days. You're gonna wish you were dead. But it takes days to die from your wound.
God damn, man. What the fuck?
All right, that was
a very
good.
good one.
That one was put together well.
Chemistry!
How do you get Keitel saying kneecap instead of belly?
Yeah, I started thinking about that, and I believe he said the kneecap and the belly are the two most painful places to be shot. I think. Can't recall. But that's Keitel saying kneecap. Yeah, what a great movie.
All right. Hold on a minute. Before we go to break, Lady Di wants to say hi. Lady Di!
Yes. What's the matter? Don't you want to talk to me?
You haven't been calling the show. What's going on?
Did you want to say hi?
You know, I already said hello. You're gonna.
Oh, all right. Oh, she had you there.
Maybe she's on to it.
She's a smart one now.
Maybe getting smarter. I don't know. All right, quick break, and then we'll get Ralphie May into the mix here, okay?
Maybe a coffee for all of us or something? What do you think?
How much coffee is going on in this place?
Like a good cup of chai.
There's always coffee going on. There's constantly someone going on a coffee run.
Get Travis in here. And I want
Travis has run how many times?
I want him
That's
to
why
be
he's got
honest.
such a good body.
What? For more coffee? This is hilarious. No, what I wanted to ask Travis, and I want him to be honest, is what happened? Oh, no, it's okay. We'll ask him when we get back. I want to know how many times he has to go to Starbucks in one 4-hour period.
Between that and Rock and Roll Deli, they all think he's nuts. Because he goes there every day for several orders.
Yeah.
You know, and then they thought
5
Ricky was
times a
completely
day.
nuts. You know,
I know he goes for coffee for me 2 to 3 times a day. Yeah. 2 or 3 different. That's just for my orders. And then there's what happened?
I was doing the same thing.
What happened?
I didn't even notice.
What happened?
Ben is just such a self-conscious, broken man. He's standing there, and he's got like under his left nipple, his shirt pocket, a big red circle, and he's just trying to cover it up with his little T-Rex arms. And he's so self-conscious, and I'm just looking at him. He's like, "What?"
I was staring at his mule.
Oh,
he looked over all embarrassed.
Oh, he didn't know what to cover.
Oh, that's funny. He didn't know whether to cover the stain on his shirt or his huge hog.
Do I cover the stain or this gift that God has given me?
And I forgot to tell you, we went to the the grand opening of the New York facility for XM.
Yes,
last night. And Earl wanted to go because he wanted to see Wynton Marsalis.
Earl.
Black Earl, good friend of ours. Mm-hmm. And we all went to Starbucks afterward. And Jimmy and I were obsessed with getting a picture of his package in the middle of Starbucks.
Earl.
It is the best gag because we both have our digital cameras, and we're just trying to get a picture of Earl's crotch. But then he's on to us. So he's in a packed Starbucks with his camera because now he thinks he's Ansel Adams.
Yeah, he walks around with a camera all the time now.
He's
not a digital camera, a regular big 35mm film
He's a
camera.
black guy, and he'll call me all the time. And I say black guy because of what I'm about to say. And he'll call from time to time and go, "Yeah, I'm heading into the city to do some shooting."
Oh, shooting. Well.
And I got to remember, this is his new hobby. He takes black and white photos wherever he goes.
Black and white, because anything in black and white is art.
Hence Ansel Adams.
That's
Thank you.
artistic.
Thank you. Thank you.
If
Professor
you take
Opie with you. Thank you.
If you take pictures in color, they're just pictures.
Right.
But in black and white,
right.
Now you can pass it off as, look at this shot of this building.
Right.
Meanwhile, it could just be a tourist taking a picture of a building.
Right.
But if it's done in black and white and you look up at it and snap it, now it's some great piece of artwork.
I guarantee you Earl's pictures are dog shit.
Oh, I bet they're just terrible.
Boring. Look, it's a banana, but black and white, without the fun colors that make it interesting.
So,
just an idiot.
So he's got his camera strap. So his camera strategically is right at his crotch. Okay, and it's black and it's wide, so it almost looks like
his crotch.
Well, that's what we're trying to figure out. So then I'm trying to take like shots in the middle of this packed Starbucks. Everyone is watching us at this point, and he's covering up uncomfortably with his 2 hands like this, and he won't move his hands.
Why do you want to do that?
Right.
Shy.
And then we're guessing really loudly in Starbucks what he's packing, and I'm like, I think he's packing like 5, and Norton's like, I think it's like discolored, and we're just trying to figure out what he has.
Bent and ashy and thin.
Right. I said that he had some kind of pink freckle on it.
Oh, the ego.
So then Jimmy's like, I go, no, seriously, Earl, I just want a picture of you and Jimmy. I don't have a picture of you guys, you know. So so obviously Jimmy's playing along perfectly, and Jimmy's like, come on, Earl, just put your arm around me. And finally, Earl goes for it, and I go, click! So I got a shot of his crotch. Now we're spending the next 5 minutes in this packed Starbucks studying the shot I got.
Yeah.
Like zooming in and out, trying to figure out if he has any action down there at all.
Nothing. He's a black disgrace. He's nothing. He's the only thing he has an Asian crotch area.
Yeah.
There's no outline of a cock at all. You should be ashamed of yourself.
And I think he is.
It was just silly fun.
That's why he doesn't like into chicks or whatever, because he's probably ashamed that he has a small, awful dick. He probably has like a large head, but on his little thin shaft, it just looks wrong, like a flower that's wilting.
Jesus. Well, Lady Di wants to say hi. Lady Di.
Yes.
What's going on?
Why do you keep on hanging up on me? Opie, stop that.
Do you want to say hi or not?
Well, I already said hello. But
What a waste. A waste of basic chemicals that make up the human body.
Getting a lot of instant feedbacks. A lot of people saying if you're playing Chemistry stuff today, you got to play his Goodfellas remix.
Oh, yes.
Want to play that before we go to break?
Sure.
Well, we're going to play it. Chemistry did Bob Kelly and Goodfellas. What? You're absolutely right, Ant. I edited out Stomach. You got to play my Goodfellas one, too.
Oh, okay.
Forget Aristotle.
Oh, well.
Socrates.
More trivia.
Here comes Professor Anthony.
More just movie trivia.
I know, but it's more... It has something to do with the fact that you know a little bit about it.
No, it was a tad bit.
Okay,
was it the knee and the stomach, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Chemistry confirmed that. So here's Chemistry's Goodfellas remix. Actually, this one is really good. I did hear this one before the show started today. Check it out.
Yahoo, you motherfucker!
I broke my knee, man.
Henry, what
I broke my knee, man.
These fucking doctors. All right, so he got shot. What is it, a big fucking deal? Vito, get a towel.
Nice fucking game.
I broke my fucking knee, dude. I heard it break,
Ben
dude.
Casey, the little prick. Look, let him crawl there like he crawls for the fucking...
I broke my knee. I broke my knee, man. Fuck.
Don't give me a shit now.
I broke my knee, dude.
Make a big fucking thing out of it, you little prick. You're trying to make me think
I'm so
what
much
the fuck
pain,
I
dude.
did here.
I'm in so much pain, man.
Little fucking actors.
I got a great head.
The little prick.
I love when he goes, call Ben Casey.
Oh, Ben Casey.
Make me think about what I did here.
Oh, there's some funny fucking lines. It's called Ben Casey. That was, I guess everybody knows that was Michael Imperioli.
Yeah.
Spider.
Shot in the foot.
You guys...
Spider. I thought you said I'm okay, Spider. I thought... No, because...
Spider, I'm all right.
I thought you said, Spider, I'm all right.
Ben Casey.
Great scene, man.
You guys, Lady Di wants to say hi. Lady Di!
What's going on?
Opie, why do you keep on hanging up on me?
Did you or did you not want to say hi?
I already said that.
Said what?
Well, nothing. I just want to,
What'd you say?
Talk to you guys.
Did you say hi?
You going to hang up on me again?
No.
You won't say it.
Huh?
You keep calling up and acting stupid. You won't say it.
I'm going to say hi again.
Ugh. Anyone else find that funny? It's kind of
Every
funny.
time.
All right.
But she keeps calling back.
All right, you guys. Ralphie May is ready to come in with who's he bringing in today?
Joey Diaz.
Oh, Joey.
Man. Joey's really funny.
And also, Laszlo's here, and he brought some audio of the new 50 Cent video game.
Oh, yeah?
Scream, so.
We're getting that audio together?
Steve.
And we also have the
What? I thought you
can't
said...
win with you.
I thought you said it's a scream, that's all.
Ben, what's on your shirt?
Yeah.
Yeah, what happened?
Ask middle-aged Jewish woman expression. What is on?
You know this?
He's a panic.
What happened?
It's an eyeglass cleaner.
Anyone else notice that Ben's starting to wear smocks around the office?
And it still doesn't cover.
It's eyeglass
Discoloration on the
cleaner?
jeans.
Oh, he just sprayed you with eyeglass
He
cleaner,
spritzed
Jimmy.
me.
He spritzed
You're going to have to get longer shirts than that, kid.
Ben used to just wear T-shirts to work, tucked in. Now he's at the point where he's wearing smocks.
I guarantee you, Ben's been to doctors. Look, could you just drain the fluid out of this bag a little bit? Look, we can't do anything. It's genetics. You should just be thankful to whatever your higher power is. But they laugh at me. They point at it. I try to hide it with my hands in a Buick.
You know what?
Very, very self-conscious.
You know something we haven't talked about in a really long time. Ben is a true soldier of this program, and I'll tell you why. And I'm not even like trying to make fun of you, Ben.
Don't throw him under the bus, or it might hit his cock and tip over.
When Anthony and I first moved to New York, Ben was just working promotions, pretty much just like stuffing envelopes and doing dumb shit. And and I knew, oh my God, this kid's got something. And he goes back like 6 or 7 years with us, right? But at first he was doing nothing, and we wanted to get this WOW promotion going. You know where I'm going with this? So we want to get the WOW promotion going. So we asked Ben if he could maybe do like sticker stops all over the city. Do you remember? So he would take out the WNEW van with Earl, and we nicknamed Ben. Gay Ben. Do you remember this?
Oh my God, that's right.
We nicknamed Ben Gay Ben, and it was Black Earl. So it was like, hey, if you want your WOW stickers, go to Madison Square Garden, Gay Ben, and Black Earl will be there handing out handing out wow stickers to you.
You gotta tell him why he was nicknamed Gay
Yeah,
Ben.
why did we come up with that?
He went into a bar.
I went
and
to
he
the
was
Tunnel, which was
yeah.
a crazy nightclub here in New York, and
He was
wasted
hammered.
out of my mind.
Holy crap, I don't even remember why we named him
He
that.
was hammered.
Okay.
I thought it was cool to tell you the story. What a dumb move that was on my part.
He was hammered, and there was a tranny there.
Well, yeah, it was
that looked real hot, and the tranny had his hand on Ben's leg, and Ben didn't ask the tranny to remove the hand.
Well, didn't you
from
end
the
up in a
leg.
cab or something with
No,
him?
no, we ended up hanging out with him, and then when I was with my friend Decker, and when we found out, he said I turned white, and I just didn't know what to do, but they looked hot, you know.
And he told the story, so we were calling him Gay Ben.
And like an idiot, I thought it was cool to tell you guys, and then I just got destroyed on there for months.
Now it's Black Earl and Lucky Ben.
So that's how we got his name. That we just started calling him Gay Ben as one of our quote characters on the show. And this went on for what, 3-4 months easily.
Yeah. Until Earl and I almost got killed at Irving Plaza.
Yeah. So Ben's out, just doing, helping us out with the wow stickers and stuff. And we're like, hey, let's go to the street. Gay Ben, what's going on out there? And obviously Ben's not gay, which is the key to the story. Finally, what happened at Irving Plaza?
Our old program director, it was a Tom Petty concert, and our old program director, Gary, really fucked up, and Q104, I forget what happened, but our van got shook, and people wanted to kill me and Earl because we were supposed to give away tickets, and Gary screwed up on the tickets, and they wanted to kill us, and I was on the phone with you guys live. It was really bad.
Yeah, they were tipping the van.
The van was rocking, and Earl's totally, we didn't know what the fuck to do.
And once again, our listeners know more about our own lives than us.
Of course.
Ed is saying that it wasn't Gay Ben, it was Ben the Fag.
Ben the Fag.
Was
that
it
was
Ben the
it.
Fag?
It was Ben the Fag.
Yeah.
Could someone remind me when my birthday was?
Last Friday.
These guys know more than we do about ourselves. So then finally, Ben had to do the uncomfortable, pull me aside in the office and go, we didn't really know each other that well. He's like, dude, Ben the Fag, I don't want to, cause trouble or anything, but
I'm not a fag.
I'm not a fag, and it's kind of getting a little weird out there, and people think I'm gay, and they're just kind of hitting on me and stuff, and other people want to punch me.
Yeah, want to kill them.
You think maybe we
so
could...
tolerant as a society.
Right. You think maybe, I don't know, you could call me something else.
Just went to old Ben Kenobi.
Yep. Now he's Ben the Muslim.
That's funny.
Ben Atta.
Hey, Benny Bin Laden, who is on the show tomorrow?
Anyway, we have a lot of good old stories. The old days at AW, God.
All right, let's, Lady Di wants to say hi. Lady Di!
Why does she
Okay,
keep,
you're going to
stop.
hang up on me again.
No one's hanging up on you. Why do you keep screwing around?
I'm on a payphone right now, and I figured I'd just call you guys, to see how you're doing and everything. I haven't heard
Call
you
us,
in a long time.
call us guys to say what?
To say hi. You're going to hang up on me?
No.
Is that 6?
I think so.
That's right. Fish out more quarters, stupid.
Can I comment on Paranoia Kid from Wayne, New Jersey here, emailing over and over again with something? Why are you commenting on the whatever is being played during commercial breaks to us? We don't listen to them. He's commenting on what's on my XM or something. I guess that's a spot. We do. You're commenting on something. What do you think? We keep our headphones on and listen to the commercial breaks? You jackass. We're pissing, eating, doing whatever that, reading, whatever else. Stop it. And he keeps posting it. All right, shut up.
Just ban him.
I'm close to banning him.
I gave up on...
Don't make me ban you.
I gave up on trying to get better promos for the channel.
Yeah.
Because, we've been at this 9 months, and, we finally got rid of the bad comedy breaks, but now it's promos for other channels that our listeners would never listen to. Maybe a tiny percentage, sure.
That's it. You never know.
Yeah, but it's not worth it. It's basic marketing strategy. You look at your whole platform. Wow, what channels would the O&A listener want to hear that they just don't know about?
Right.
And I would bet a lot of money it's not the Jazz channel.
70s, 80s, the Comedy Channel, maybe
Fox.
Ethel,
Squiz.
Or what's the best one? The Boneyard.
Maybe even a country
Boneyard.
channel, because we, believe it or not, we do have a lot of people. But I was coming into work today, and they're doing a promo for Real Jazz or something. Like, what?
Hey, man.
That's just laziness. Whoever's doing the promos is just lazy.
I thought you meant Jazz.
Major League Baseball would be obvious.
Sure.
You know,
Bob Edwards.
There's there's so many channels, and you know, pick the ones that our listeners would most likely want to hear, but they don't know about.
Did you see us passing by Bob Edwards at the XM facility when we were in Washington? He was coming out to smoke a cigarette, I guess.
Oh, dude, even better. We passed by him. We passed by him last night. And
you did?
Yeah, Jimmy finally made the observation, like, you know, this guy has never done anything bad to us.
He's actually, from what I hear, a nice guy. He's never bad about
I have no problem with Bob Edwards. I have no problem with Bob Edwards. None.
He just
Aside
goes
from
about
him being a ghoul.
And he has a head like Stonehenge. And he looks like one of the way outs from the Flintstones. You know, we're going way out. Way out.
That's great.
He does look like a way out.
He's losing the hair on top, so he's decided that he's going to, like, grow it long in the back a little bit, but he's not really committing yet. It's really weird. And he just walks around like a ghoul, doesn't talk to anybody, and he's just constantly searching for a place to smoke.
But he's a nice enough guy, and it's not his fault that XM is, you know, promoting him ad nauseum and, you know, leaving us in the closet like the retarded retarded sibling.
Well, not a reflection on him.
Once again, not the smartest marketing, but I'm not running the marketing department.
Walks around trying to avoid Amber Alerts.
But it's
and Jimmy, like,
but it's very, like, awkward now walking into him because I don't want him to get the impression that we don't like him.
Awkward, Anthony. Let me tell you something. You weren't there last night. You know, obviously we have spent a lot of time trashing people on this show. And it's all fun and stuff, and we're disconnected from Washington. But then when you have these XM functions like we did last night, no one wants to say hi to you. No one wants to come up to you.
No.
Gary Wall actually shook my hand without even looking at me.
Who?
Oh, Gary Wall, did I say?
Yeah. Wow.
Who's Gary Wall?
Oh, because Ben was talking about Gary Wall.
Oh.
I was going to say, if Gary Wall was there, oof.
Who shook your hand?
Gary Hahn. Jesus. Exactly.
Hey, wait, hey, Eric, is Bruce here?
Yeah, Bruce is here.
Because Bruce was introducing me to somebody.
Look at Bug-Eyed Runaway Bride on Fox News. They're having a Fox News
nice
alert.
jawline.
She's pleads guilty to making a false statement, but these are like the first real video pictures I've seen. She's blinking like Norton.
Oh,
look at her eyes. She's insane. Look at what a crazy woman.
Oh, this bitch is nuts.
She's crazy. I love her. I love her. She's nuts.
Oh, my God. I've never seen anyone's eyes open more.
What's going on with her? Wow.
She really, all she wants is a Spanish guy to bang her with a nice box in her face in the back of a van. That's all she wants to be happy.
Look at this clown still
She's
standing next
crazy.
to her.
Oh, he really is dumb.
What's
with
him.
the eyes and the blinking? Do we have volume on this? Is there anything worth listening to?
No word yet on whether
Only
this
in one
recommended
headphone
sentence is actually going to be imposed. But again, she's been in and out of court this morning, having just checked out of some kind of a rehabilitation facility just a short time ago. Jennifer Wilbanks pleads guilty to making a false statement. The judge, well, lets her off with mostly probation, community service, and a fine. We'll keep you updated.
Wow, look at the poor guys.
Everybody knows the guy's not banging her.
By the way, add to the list of things we got to fix. That was just in one ear, and someone out there is going to be really pissed off because their XM is not going to be set up
hear
right.
anything.
Hey, no, I wanted to ask Bruce, because it's funny you talk about the awkwardness down there, and of course Bruce is one of the nice guys. He was introducing me to somebody.
Awkwardness? What awkwardness?
Oh, no, they all hate us.
Yeah, Bruce loves everybody. Bruce has never had a problem with anyone.
Nope. Well, a couple of bourbon and sodas don't hurt either.
Right.
He's introducing me to somebody going, oh, this is Jimmy. He's doing this thing for HBO from Opie Anthony, just being like a nice guy.
Yeah, did I misspeak?
No, you were very What I'm saying is the guy he was introducing me to, Bruce could have just as easily been saying, this is Jimmy, you know, he's a child pornography trafficker, but there was a lot of things dropped due to legal search and seizure, and here he is working with us. Who was the guy you were introducing me to? I've never seen a more miserable mug.
Really?
Not in general, but to be introduced to me, that guy wanted nothing to do with it.
Didn't like you.
Oh!
Yeah. Oh, no,
Who was the guy that you were introducing me to?
Well, I introduced you to my boss, and that wasn't he, because he shook your hand cordially, as I recall.
Who was your boss? The guy was fine. He wasn't mean, but you could just see he
could
wanted
tell.
nothing to do with it.
Yeah. That's how we are.
Was he your boss? Maybe that was the guy. That might be him.
Oh, I don't think so.
Oh, he hated me.
Well, we give people a taste of
Nobody
reality.
hates you, Jimmy. Everyone likes you.
We give people a taste of reality, and some just don't like it.
Yeah.
Too bad.
I mean, you know, maybe Anthony and and Eric, but you, it's like you're the.
Hey, is her name really Wilbang, by the way?
Wilbanks.
Wilbanks
Yes.
or
Wilbanks.
That would be hilarious if her name was Jennifer Wilbang.
So, Bruce, the people at XM hate us, and we kind of get the vibe that they do a little bit.
No, you know what? There was a little bit. You know what? when the new baby comes in, all the kids who are already there sort of feel like they're getting short shrifted because oh, daddy's not, mommy aren't playing with me anymore. Oh, they just want to play with the baby, and I think they're over that now. Well, how was your reception in Washington? I understand there was like a big invite for everybody to come by and see you guys. Did people come by and see you?
Yeah, I think 2 people did.
2, 3, maybe.
One guy walked
Did you serve
by.
refreshments? Did you?
We got one person on the girl that from the 70s channel. She was very cool. I forgot her name offhand. And
Sari,
Dee.
maybe?
None of them want to come by. They don't want to be a part of it.
No. Yeah, we did send out a mass email. Come on by and check out the show. Maybe come on in and do some
promote
radio
your
with us.
channel, whatever.
Here's a little tip from being president of my synagogue. Serve refreshments. You'll get
serve
people
refreshments.
Always,
is that
yeah.
it?
Yeah.
Good food,
Beat
plenty
people
of
and
it.
they'll come. Nah, it doesn't have to be good either. Just some crullers, some
All right.
coffee. Tea,
I must say though, the Mad Mexican, one of our biggest fans and supporters down there, got a crazy Mexican. That's pretty much who drops in when we're down there in Washington.
One of the big objects of curiosity is like, oh, did they really bring in the numbers? Are they really doing good stuff for us? And as we all know, those who know don't tell. Then those who don't know are just spouting all over the place.
That's what I always say. What?
So what
I
does
want
that
to
mean,
know
Bruce?
who's wondering if we're doing the numbers. I'd love to know who's wondering.
You want me to? You think I'm going to name names on the show?
Why not?
I don't think so.
That's not a bad thing to say somebody's wondering something. That's not an awful.
Yeah, just write it down so we know.
That's not a bad thing. Just so somebody's wondering something is perfectly acceptable.
I think it's just a sort of general curiosity. They say that. I'm sure it's serious. They're probably going to say the same thing about Stern when he gets there.
With the bottom line is they're saying that we're arrogant and cocky. It's like, look, what are these guys really doing for us? They're so cocky and they bitch a lot. They knock everybody.
You know what?
We don't bitch as much.
No,
his name rhymes with Shoe Monero.
You need to. I don't usually wear headphones.
He doesn't need it. He's great.
He doesn't want to mess up his hair.
I like the guy very much. I like Buddy. The guy we had the problem with at first is a nice guy.
Yeah.
So the Broadway guy.
He's brilliant. Really, the sound of Frank's Place for people who like that music, and they got a lot of fans. It's a really big. There's really no outlet for that kind of music.
Yeah, but are they getting the numbers? Really?
I think so.
I want to question that.
Well, it's kind of hard to tell.
So people kind of walk around, they kind of bitch like, yeah, this fucking assholes.
No. It was just a general jealousy at first because
there's a grumbling.
It was perceived that you guys were getting all the attention, and it's like, oh, what about me? What about me? And well, you've been here for 4 years already. Shut the hell up. It's like,
now that the new facilities are opened up, when do the cubicles get moved out of here?
Oh, well, are they going to get moved out of here? I don't know.
They better be.
Aren't you guys going to move your own people? Aren't there going to be shows coming out of here and all kinds of other stuff?
we got plans for that whole area, all those cubicles.
Whole cubicle area to be swept clean.
Goodbye.
And by the way, to put in a little performance area.
I don't like the way this conversation is going.
No,
I still got to live here,
By the way, Bruce runs a New York facility. We've never had you on the air officially, I don't think. Maybe once. I don't know.
Maybe once or twice.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Bruce is a great guy, and
smiley.
He supports us big
time.
to work
with.
Yes. Usually that's a grimace.
He had a deal.
So much.
He had a deal with the building yesterday because the girls that were all painted up.
Yeah.
The
building super came in like later in the day. He said,
really?
wait a minute.
What he said? No, it's better we know what he said.
He actually had said that the ladies' bathroom was covered with paint. And I said, smooth it out a little bit, as always do. And it's didn't know. We knew we had some artists in here.
Were the toilet seats covered with paint?
Apparently, yeah.
Wow,
apparently. And we got complaints. Generally, he wouldn't spring into action unless there were complaints from the rest of the floor. You got it's kind of a mixed bag on the floor we live on here.
Yeah, who else is on this floor?
There's an outfit called Victory Schools, which is sort of alternative educational centers they put up. They're actually pretty good.
What are Victory Schools? What do they do? They deal with troubled teens, or what do they do?
No, I mean they're alternative facilities. They come and move in to places where the school system is not good, and they supplement it, or the voucher. There's a whole thing about vouchers and things like that. They're sort of tied up with that.
You sound
so
stuffy.
The rabble-rousers.
Rabble-rousers, right.
Kids with water heads.
Yeah, well, they may be doing gifted children, too. I don't know.
Could be gifted children, sure.
There's an organization that actually does big funding for things like malls and shopping centers, like big-ticket kind of commercial properties.
I'm sure they're very integrity-driven people.
Yeah, I'm sure. Not out for the buck.
Well, we have to break big time here.
Aw.
All right, thank you, Bruce.
Bye, Bruce.
Sure. Really appreciate it.
No, this isn't Bruce Kelly, you morons.
No,
it's another Bruce.
No. Keep tabs on what we...
It's a Bruce we like. All right, Ben, we're going to break.
Bruce.
Ben's freaking out. Lady Di.
Keep me on hold. I like listening to your show. I like to listen to your show.
All right. Why are you calling, though?
Well, you know what? Again, I'm going to tell you. Okay, I got a job.
I don't care about that.
You're not even being friendly. You're just calling up with an attitude.
Hi, Jimmy. How you doing?
You got her.
Good day.
Of course I did.
Didn't think we'd get another one out of her.
We'll get 40 out of her.
All right, Ralphie May coming in next with Joey Diaz and Laszlo after the break. We'll just throw everybody in here. So we're going to need another microphone somehow.
Yep, hook it up.
Someone figure that out.
It's going to be a mishmash.
And Ralphie May's going to be at Caroline starting tonight through Sunday. Ralphie's really, really funny, man.
So is Joey. I've toured with him and Dice together. He's an animal.
Oh, cool. I've never seen Joey perform.
Yeah.
Reservations, call 212-757-4100.
Like sand through the hourglass, so is the Owenay virus.
We got some great audio that came in.
Oh, yeah.
Steve just handed in of the mayor of Boston.
Menino.
Our old pal, Mayor Menino.
He has what amounts to a calf's liver for a tongue. It's just this giant piece of flesh that knocks around in his mouth and obscures everything he tries to say. Couple that with him being retarded. The guy he's not very bright. And his speeches are a joke. Everything he says. Everything that comes out of that fat, blubbering mouth of his it sounds retarded.
He's reading to the school kids here.
Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night.
The barn, he's reading to children, right? Is that what he's doing there? Like they go into the schools?
The beyond.
The beyond. The beyond. Oh my goodness.
I feel secure with my speaking ability today.
Dear Farmer Brown, the barn is very cold at night.
The beyond.
He flubbed barn.
And he's reading it.
I also say, anyone who does this work is not for money. I don't do it for money. I can tell you that much. I see my friends and what they're doing in life. I say, my God. I grew up in the streets of Hyde Park. My father worked in a factory, so I wasn't born with a golden spoon.
Isn't it born with a silver spoon in your mouth?
Yeah.
I wasn't born with a golden spoon. He was born with a ladle in his mouth, and he still has it in there. What a muttering, stuttering ass. I wasn't born with a golden spoon.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
All right, lots more show to do. Get Laszlo in here. We want Laszlo.
God damn it.
What happened?
Wow, no left headphone. Fucking place.
You sound good. Oh, wow, this is the way I like to sound. What do they do differently with this now?
Now I'm back.
All right, you got everything set there, Anthony?
Hope so.
Is this mine?
Yeah, that's yours.
It's kind of MacGyver, dude. I don't know about this.
Oh, I know. It's too bad it's radio because, I mean, what's going on in this studio today is hilarious. Anthony is plugged in way over there with his headphones, so don't even touch that headphone jack because he will lose his fucking mind.
I have to use the mic that you would normally be using.
Right.
My mic is over here.
I heard this morning.
Which is now plugged into there. And
right now,
I love how Washington, before you guys went on break,
They were like, we're redoing the whole studio. Everything's going to be fixed.
Yeah, everything's going to be fine and dandy.
It is fixed, but the settings keep changing, it seems like. Now I feel like I'm getting underwater again, but it sounds... Is it changing as I talk or no?
No, you're fine. The
Okay.
whole problem is Anthony's microphone. That's it.
I hate having headphones on.
Mine
have no
is
headphones.
A complete mess.
I have to have them for calls.
You don't need headphones. You're a pro. Come on, Laszlo.
Someone just turned off one of the mics. I don't know how that happened. Hello?
Hello?
Oh.
What's the... Dude, why are you messing with us, Diaz?
Okay.
It's been a long... It's Jim Norton.
RNA and Jim, I just wanted to let you know that...
It's been a long time since we talked to you. We have this ongoing soap opera, and we ask how you're doing, and you don't even want to call up. You don't call for a month, and then you just call... What's the matter? I mean, I'm trying to be nice, and you don't even want to say hello.
I'm on a payphone right now.
You call up, you keep hanging up and screwing around. We know what you're doing. You don't even want to call and say hi. I'm dead serious.
There you go again.
I'm not kidding. I'm not laughing. I'm dead serious.
Well, I got to a payphone, and I figured I'd give you guys a call to let you know that everything is okay with me, and, you know, everything is going good right now.
Well, could you at least be... Well, that's what I wanted to hear. Could you at least be friendly?
I am friendly.
You're not friendly.
Yes, I am.
I didn't hear... I heard hi to Opie, hi to Jimmy. I didn't hear any hi to me.
Yeah, not one word about Anthony. Everybody knows you had a problem with him.
Okay, I know you're going to hang up again, but Anthony, hi.
Bye-bye.
Sorry, Laszlo.
She really thinks that she's, like, cutting it off by going, I know you're going to hang up again.
Yeah, I know what's coming.
Dumbbell.
What's great is I can't hear anything.
Oh, you don't get headphones. Are you insane?
Headphones? Gem of a call.
That could be... You're a crazy
Headphones,
person.
why?
So, Laszlo, introduce yourself to the new audience. You do the tech file for...
Right, the Technophile. It's
Technophile.
Short-form technology update that's on about 80 radio stations nationwide, plus XM.
Yeah.
XM being the most important, actually.
You're the hero of the geeks.
Right. So I travel around all these big conventions and get to go, write off all sorts of international debauchery while checking out all the
gaming conventions,
I just got back from
good
E3,
stuff.
the big video game convention.
That's it.
Every rapper in the world wants a video game now.
Is that the thing now that they have to have?
They have to have their own video game.
Like, rappers are very competitive. We know this. They kill each other. They're so competitive. And, it was sneakers and then, clothing deals, their rides, whatever they're driving around in. And now they're very competitive about having video games. They want their own video game.
Wow.
This place is coming apart at the seams.
Hold on, Wick. Is everything all right? What happened? You all right?
Guys stumbling around.
All right. What's the matter, Hawk?
All right. What happened today?
The place is coming apart.
What happened?
Well, the nice thing about video games is their egos can actually, they're like, give me some of that wire fu. Maybe like flying through the air with my kung fu skills. And,
that's what they want to be like, superheroes.
Because they're always talking trash about how hard they are.
Yeah, man. I wants like wings and shit. That's really funny.
I wants to get up on time and just be at work and shit.
Yeah, I want this to be like really whack, like something completely unrealistic. Have me raising my kids.
Yo, man, how about this? I get pulled over and shit, and I present the proper paperwork.
Right. Shit.
I don't back talk to the cops or nothing.
Oh, damn, I got an order of protection. I lost 20 points.
Yeah, boy.
One time in a video game, I want to refer to my baby's mother as my fiance.
Yeah, just completely unrealistic.
Right. Then we go to do that mission where we shoot up Hot 97, man.
Yo, how about this in this video game, man? Somebody does some shit in my community, and we actually take personal responsibility.
How are you supposed to program that in? That's too unrealistic. Just have me flying and shit.
I was just watching the 50 Cent. 50 Cent has got this video game coming out early next year, and I was watching the trailer out there with Steve, and it's 50 Cent storming an office building and shooting and beating up white dudes.
Really?
Not a black dude getting beat up in the whole trailer. It's like guys in suits that he's ripping on.
That's great.
And supposedly the premise is that in the game that he never got his record deal, and he had to manage his life on the streets.
So he just continued being a thug.
Right.
And we have
he
audio
never got
of this,
his
right?
record deal.
Is this the audio?
Yeah, this is part of. He did this interview at E3, like up on the big screen.
Yeah.
Sort of a produced interview, and the name of the game is Bulletproof, and it goes, the name of this game is 50 Cent Bunya. Like you can't even pronounce the name of his
Of course he can't.
Should we play the tape?
What?
Should we play the? What's wrong?
What's wrong with his mic technique, Eric? Eric, why don't you get on mic? And,
How come he has headphones and I don't?
Eric,
What
talk.
is
I know.
You gotta set a mic.
He's not even talking.
Move the mic up a little bit. That's
What?
all.
Okay.
No.
I'm trying to help you.
Wow. Dude, there are radio stations in Poughkeepsie that have a better setup.
I know.
All right. So,
isn't that a shame?
Why don't we play the audio of the 50 Cent
Let's
thing?
hear some
You don't have to
50
play the
Cent.
whole thing. It's like 2 minutes, but it's like it's like my real life, but it's sort of fake. But it's what would have happened?
I'm keeping it real, only not real.
Right.
There's 2 things about me you gotta know. The name of the video game is 50 Cent Bulletproof.
I love
It's almost like a whole nother screenplay to my life. The first time I saw myself in the video game, I was really excited about it because it looks so much like me. I haven't seen a video game with so much detail to it. The graphics that they had in the trailer, it was like so much more cutting edge. They created something that I'm really proud of actually being a part of it, because I feel like it's going to be the most exciting video game this year.
All right, well, there you have it, a little taste.
Wow.
Can you imagine if a video game came out with a white guy running into a building just shooting black guy? I mean, first of all, no good person would believe it. Can you imagine the uproar from people? Like, Ghettopoly got a lot of shit. I think it was in Urban Outfitters because it portrayed the black community in a bad way.
Yeah.
Can you imagine if there was a white guy just shooting black guys in a building, how fast people would be up in arms?
But this is Fitty, And
it's fine. I have no problem with the game. I'm just saying the reverse would be a problem.
I had a guy email me. He's like, man, I really like that Grand Theft Auto San Andreas. I'm like, oh, that's cool. My favorite part is you get a helicopter and you get to go through the hood and shoot black people. That's the white supremacist dream.
With a helicopter.
Right.
I love that game, though, man. San Andreas, it's aight.
Something tells me 50 Cent's game is probably based a lot on Grand Theft Auto. A lot of running around, a lot of killing.
There are so many Grand Theft Auto ripoffs at E3. I mean, it's just annoying.
And they're not good. Like, for some reason, people cannot capture what they did with GTA. You can't. You can make an exact copy of it, but it's just not GTA.
Well, is 50 Cent doing something that's more realistic now? Like, does he have to, burst into, an accountant's office and sit there and make sure that the power of attorney is correct and he's dealing with lawyers? Because that's what his life is now.
Yo, it's real whack when a part of the game comes up where I got to do my quarterly taxes. I sit down with my accountant. He's a Jew.
Dude, and it's like all of Hollywood is trying to get in on it because 50 Cent is actually working with a guy from The Sopranos.
Really?
Yeah, like the executive producer. I think his name is Terry Winter.
Yeah, on this game?
Yeah, and Snoop Dogg has now got John Singleton to work on a game.
Well, Snoop turned up in that other game, one of those GTA looking.
Snoop's in like every game.
Yeah, Snoop
He's like
just turns up. True Crime, right?
Streets of LA.
Streets of LA. Yeah, he turned up in that one. And he's, got a couple of friggin' Tech 9s, and he's running down the street, and it's Snoop. Meanwhile, he's up there going, yeah, how do I sell more fabric softener? Yeah. What endorsement deal could I have for Downy?
I love when he
AOL, y'all.
Yeah, exactly. No street cred.
He was endorsing blunt wraps. Do you remember that? And, High Times made him the man of the year, and then he came out and said, I'm not smoking any more weed.
You're cussing on my endorsement.
And High Times was all these angry letters. Wait, look at that, man. That's terrible. Because he said he wanted to quit smoking weed so he could spend some more time with his kids or remember that he had kids.
What's wrong with your kids?
And it lasted.
Remember you had kids.
It lasted like a month, and then he was back smoking.
Yeah.
We got to get the. It's just a mess today once again. For some reason, every time Laszlo comes in, there's way too much going on.
I know. There's all kinds of.
Don't worry. We'll figure it all out, though. Trust me.
We go weeks without other people in this studio.
Ralphie May, sorry to make you wait. It's just one of those crazy days. We got Laszlo here.
The greatest quote that he outside. We were talking about the PSP. And yeah, you remember how much he loves playing golf on it? And he said, when you're really high and you're playing golf, it's like you're actually really playing golf.
Yeah, that PSP is the hottest dude.
Which golf game you playing? Tiger Woods?
Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
and man, let me tell you, you're so high, you're like, man, I better check the wind. Okay? It's that great. It's awesome.
I love Tiger Woods golf, man. One of the best
fantastic.
games. One of the best games made.
And you because you can design your own guy. My guy's got a mullet. He's fat. It's awesome. He's like the John Daly, circa '92.
All
It's
drunk.
Awesome.
Do they have a drunk button?
Oh, man.
Are you a golf lover?
I'm getting into it. It's a nice walk.
I've never been much of a golf lover, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
I'm not like Voss. Voss, all he does is bitch.
Yeah.
And tan.
He's even looking like a golfer now.
Very tan.
Right.
I called him up, and he goes, I'm on the golf course. This was on Monday. All right, give me a call afterwards. No problem. I'll give you a call. Still haven't heard from me.
He's a creep. He's not a good friend.
He is awful,
Dodging.
especially now that he's engaged like that. Forget about it. Yeah.
He's dodging.
Forget it. We got about every guy friend. It's all about Bonnie now. Which is fine for him. It's.
I can't wait till in 9 weeks when he starts featuring for her.
Yep.
By the way, does anybody know that fucking dummy bought a Rolls Royce on eBay?
What?
What?
We didn't talk.
Are you just coming to the table with this?
I found it out like 2 days ago. I got a call.
You probably can't even say it. A Rolls Royce.
Yeah. He thought it was. I got a call from Keith Robinson.
Stupid.
Keith left me a message because they were trashing Voss.
Of
He said
course.
this dummy bought a Rolls Royce off eBay.
Off
he just wanted
eBay.
somebody to trash Voss. Like, you want to get somebody else in on the
Oh,
bashing.
you're kidding.
You have to wire the money to Nigeria?
I talked.
Yeah.
My dear friend. I'm a good friend. I figured he won't rip me off.
Give us your bank account number. We will deduct funds and send you. Oh, look at that. I'm watching some of the. Yeah, look, it's a white business guy. 50 cents video game. It's a white business guy, and Fitty is just beating the crap out of him. Uh-oh. Now Jay Leno's got a gun on him.
Right.
Oh, wait. Now Fitty's just beating the... Holy shit.
Beating
That is great.
Right.
Look at Fitty just beating up this white dude.
That's
Yeah,
right.
take... Oh, Buck!
Right.
Take that, motherfucker.
Give me a record deal, nigga.
I love
That's
it.
great.
And that's
I'm
it.
going to pick that up. When does that come out?
Early 2006.
Nice.
Is he getting good reviews, that one?
Probably hasn't
This
even...
is the first that they showed.
Right.
It
They
just
just have
came
a
out
trailer.
like a week ago, and I also brought the trailer to Scarface. It's not very entertaining though. It's just like him sitting at a desk, and there's clips from
Yeah.
the movie. But dude, they are mining every piece of Hollywood. There's a Godfather game.
Now that kind of the trailer I saw for it was pretty short, but it kind of looked cool.
I didn't even check that one out.
Yeah, I want to see that one. Godfather graphics look really good.
They're doing like Dirty Harry.
Yeah.
They're doing Taxi Driver. They're doing. I mean, they're mining like even they're doing like a He-Man video game. I mean, He-Man's been dead for years.
How's the grandson in the Godfather video game? That's the only one I want to see is the grandson, Frank. All I care about. He writes different cards. That's the whole game.
When you log out, does it go, now you get the hell out of here? Little sound cues.
They're doing like a Jaws video game. It looks so gay.
Really?
It's like you control the shark.
Oh.
It is just lame.
Possibly.
It's just stupid.
Yeah, they are mining Hollywood.
And like, there's a lot of really good stuff out there. A lot of really good movies that potentially could be ruined and tainted because they just leave them alone. Come up with your own ideas.
I got back into stupid Star Wars Galaxies again.
Is that good? I thought about buying it.
I was playing it for a while. I got tired of the bugs and the constant nerfing of the character I had. They kept taking away like stuff that made it kind of fun and cool to play. I worked my way up, like I grinded like an ass for months because we weren't working at the time. So I'm just playing this game to reach Bounty Hunter because Bounty Hunter was like the badass of the game. And I was going around just... and it's player versus player. You're not just playing computer-generated characters. So I had like the badass weapons really quickly because I just played all the time. So I never tagged myself with what I actually was. I put like I was a scout, but I was a bounty hunter at the time. So I'd pick fights with people. I'd go to like people waiting for a shuttle ship and call them names and ask, well, fight me. And it'd be like, fight me, dickhead. And they'd pull out their weapon, and I would turn around and just lay the guy out in one shot, and the guy's like dead. And it was kind of fun fucking with people like that. But then they just nerfed the character, and now they got Jedi in there, and you screw with them, and you're just dead like instantly.
What's nerf the character mean?
It means that the company decided that the characters aren't balanced enough, which apparently it wasn't if I was killing everybody. So they take away, like, one of these shots I had was instantly knock the person on their ass. They were disabled for 5 seconds. For that 5 seconds, I'm just laying shots into them, and they would die right there on the ground, not able to get one shot off. So the tech guys at Sony decide, we're going to nerf this guy's character and put a timer on it so he can only fire one shot in 10 seconds. They're a big pain in the ass, you know. So I kind of got bored with it and left. And then they came out with the expansion, the Jump to Light Speed. Now they got some spaceships and stuff. And I'm like, let me just check it out. Check it out turns into 8 hours on the computer, flying around trying to figure it all out again. So I'm kind of hooked back into that.
So you've given up EverQuest?
EverQuest 2. I was kind of getting into that again. But you realize you're playing EverQuest 2 and you're going, I totally remember why I left EverQuest 1. It's the same fucking game with a 2 behind it.
Right.
It just gets, the grind. It gets monotonous. You're looking for something new to do. And
I get the email from the EverQuest Widows group. I love reading that. He's in there again, talking to that woman online. So I wrote this article for Playboy about people who become widowed by video games because the guys fall in love with their virtual life and
their virtual life is so much more exciting. Hell, he's and what is a knight or
and what is wrong with that? Of course, if you could have a better life online, what's the problem?
Maybe if you dumb women would shut up and suck your husband's dicks, they wouldn't be obsessed with video games.
Correct.
Fucking henhouse bores.
You're supposed to blow off the game so you go back to your regular life, which is just a bore fest.
Well,
and you know in your mind's never going to get better. Screw that.
Well, that's what they do. They sit there for hours and hours and play these games.
Go ahead. The article in Playboy, though, that sounds interesting.
Oh, it was insane. I actually interviewed the mom of the kid that blew his brains out in front of EverQuest.
Yeah, that was a big news story.
And I didn't want to even talk to her. I was talking to her on the anniversary of blowing his brains out.
And why did he kill himself?
He had. See, they always blame it on the game.
Yeah.
But it's not the. It's like, oh, he killed himself. Well, he also had a lot of pill problem, and
Yeah.
It's always, he was in therapy.
There were a lot of rumors that fly around on the internet too. Yeah, I heard he lost his epic weapon.
Right.
He couldn't get it back, and he blew his brains out.
It's like those stories.
Got thrown out of his guild.
Right.
He got to blow his brains out.
There was a rumor that he proposed to somebody in the game, and they turned him.
That's
down.
another thing. They have in-game marriages. Where you go and either craft or buy an actual wedding ring.
I've weirded you a ring.
Yeah.
Wench.
And you have to propose in the proper language and everything.
That could cause problems in your relationship.
And then they have a cleric that will come and perform the ceremony online for you.
You get to have cyber sex?
And that's your virtual wife.
You get cyber sex?
I don't know. Maybe you hook up in a room together.
Are you playing? Is that a guy or a chick you're marrying? You really
never know.
Yeah, I think you never really.
And sometimes people will leave their real wife to go be with somebody that they met online.
Wow.
Yeah. So, I play some of these games.
You gotta love that, though. Some wife gets left for a fat kid in Long Island. He thinks it's this hot blonde. Just fucking little mope.
Fat acne teen.
You're all excited. You finally get to meet your cyber chick, and it's a 14-year-old pimple-faced kid over here answering the door.
You're Guinevere?
Yeah. You just ruined your whole life.
Hi. You want to play PlayStation?
You know what game trend has to stop is that goddamn Dance Dance Revolution.
Oh,
You've seen those people, you go to the arcade or the mall or whatever.
Yeah,
and
but they're good. I don't understand how they figure that shit out.
They got to keep time with the music.
You can't be prancing like that in public.
Yeah.
It's just gay.
They're
I just want to
stomping.
throw a grenade. Have you seen?
Yeah,
of course.
It works like the game Simon, doesn't it? Sort of.
But
you
with
gotta,
your feet.
It lights up, and you got to step and keep time with the music, and
Yeah, but every once in a while you get a hot chick that knows what she's doing, and it's a lot of fun to watch.
Yeah, because they're
little belly
down.
shirt and stuff. You're like, all right, I can handle this.
How long could you hang out in a Chuck E. Cheese, though, before they chase you out?
Yeah, good point. Good point.
I haven't seen these games really at the bar or anything like that.
They have that one at Jillian's.
Do they?
Yeah. Ralph, you going to say something or what?
No.
All right.
I'm just waiting on this thing. I figure, Laz is into it, and y'all are talking about doing whatever creepy things y'all
Faggy
do.
Video games,
Faggy
man.
video games. I mean, I get high and play golf, but I do it mostly on the plane.
PSP is.
How do you get high on the plane?
Oh, dude, you get high before and you eat a little pop brownie and then let the party happen. Let me tell you.
On a plane? I never even thought of that.
Dude,
You bring it right on with you.
I got so trashed the other day. I was flying from L.A. to Atlanta, and I honestly thought if I stood up, I was going to fall out of the plane. I told a guy, look, you're going to have to teabag me if you're going over. All right, if you need to go use the restroom, go ahead, because I ain't moving. You're not moving at all? Nope, I can't feel my legs anyway, so rub your balls, feel free. Because I'm in no danger. I was so stoned, dude. I was stoned like a biblical whore.
When I fly from Europe back to New York, I always have like a stash that's left, and I just eat it all. And I was getting on the plane, and the woman was asking me a quick security question, and her mouth was moving, and I had no. And she was like,
Jesus,
and I'm like, whatever. Plane, I'm going. Please, just let me float onto this thing. And
one time they were doing that same thing happened to me, and I was like, wow, you got great titties.
You did not,
Sir,
did you?
excuse me? I'm sorry. Did I say that out loud? I apologize.
Full cavity search.
Yeah, but, the whole video game thing is, what's wrong with, like, Defender? Why don't we bring some good-ass video games back? Yeah, I mean,
well, now you got to have Defender with 3D graphics.
I know, that'd be hot.
They got to bring all the games
Instead
back.
Of remaking all those stupid movies into it, I mean, let the movies go. Let them go.
I love the side-scrolling Defender. I used to play that all the time.
all those old games.
That Joust.
Yeah, they're coming to the phone now.
Oh, right. You can play them on phone. Yeah.
How about Asteroids? I was good at that when I was a boy.
Little Jimmy Norton actually ended up in the newspaper
When I was 13.
Next to Ozzy, right?
Next to Ozzy Osbourne.
What was your what was the story?
I was the 49ers and Browns or Bengals Super Bowl. And I started at 1 in the afternoon. I played for like 10 hours on the quarter, and I got $4.8 million on Asteroids.
10 hours on 1 quarter?
1 quarter. And that was when I was wearing my... Nick DiPaolo said I looked like Adrian from Rocky. With that stupid hat, he really smashed my face.
How did you pee? And your glasses.
I think I went once and just allowed I had over 480 ships. So I went to the piss real quick and just let my ships get eaten for a couple of minutes.
480 ships you
extra
had?
Men, extra ships.
How did you get so good?
Well, what do you think I was doing? Talking to girls with my glasses and my cowlicks? My chapped lips.
How'd you end up losing finally?
I just,
Did you finally just give in?
Well, like the article said, the machine won. It always does.
It always does. Do you think if you got on a regular standard issue Asteroids game right now, you would be any good?
I'll play once in a while if I see one. And I could see that if I kept playing, but my reflexes aren't what they were at that age. Because now I know what a labia feels like. So I kind of I fucking walked away from all that hyperspace. Who cares? Pay someone on Craigslist to eat your ass for $50.
That's a good time. That's a good time.
Dude, they're blaming that Craigslist now for the resurgence of AIDS.
Why?
What? Because they said that people are able to go in there and you put up a solicitation within minutes. You've got people right back at you.
Ready to go with some unsafe sex.
I'm a few blocks away. Let's have some unsafe sex.
Well, that's the bathhouses and stuff. We're big with that type of stuff. It's not the Craigslist. It's not it at all. I hope.
Hey,
they also actually I'm obsessed with the whole crystal meth thing.
Robe and slippers.
I love reading
dealers
stories
need to make
about
money
crystal
too.
meth.
Oh my God, Jimmy's spitting up.
Legitimate.
Like there's some good that comes out of it.
Wow, he just spit Starbucks all over the floor.
Very good, man.
Wow, is that a good age joke?
Now you got to clean up your mess, see?
See what happens? Jimmy cleans up after himself.
Robe and slipper dealers.
He needs to make a buck. Coming over to see the sick friend.
Could you feed the dog? I'm just going to sit here with my feet on the ottoman.
You didn't introduce Joey there, Ralphie.
I'm sorry, I didn't know it was
You're sitting there
fucking
bored.
Ralphie and Anthony show. I apologize. I'm a fucking schmuck. This is Joey Coco Diaz. He's in the new movie, The Longest Yard, with Adam Sandler. He's my man. I've known Coco for about 8 years. He used to sleep on my floor, smoked a lot of weed together.
Take your orange juice?
Yeah, he used to kill my orange juice back in the day when I was broke, dude. When I was living in the studio apartment, barely making ends meet. And one time he asked Jay Moore for $82. That's all he needed. And Jay handed him like 100. He goes, "No, I don't need 100. I just need $82."
Joey, I've done gigs with Joey, man. We know each other from Vegas. We toured with Dice together. He's a fucking animal. Just a gambling, drinking animal.
Joey looks like someone that could be breaking legs.
You look like you should be in The Sopranos.
Yeah.
No, fuck The Sopranos.
I'm just stating the obvious, you know?
Thank you.
It's you got that look to you, that's all.
And Eric, by the way, this is why I mentioned, because Eric recognized Joey. Eric was like asking if it was Joey, so just he was like, Joey doesn't get, like, That's why it was kind of cool.
Yeah.
You did a pay-per-view with Dice at Westbury,
Oh,
right?
shut up.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
Wheels. I know it was wheels. But Eric said, Eric goes,
wait, I gotta explain this
Okay.
though. I gotta give the setup. Like during the commercial, Eric's all excited, like, "Oh man, he did that pay-per-view with Dice."
and I go, no, that was.
And then,
yes, that was.
And
him.
then Jimmy goes, "Yeah, that was. Yeah, make sure you bring it up on the air because Joey's really proud that he did that thing with Dice."
Wow.
Oh man, did freaking Jimmy throw Eric under the bus?
I threw him under the bus and swiped his Metro card. That really. As a comedian, I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I like Wheels, but he's not a fucking good-looking guy. Nobody wants to be mixed up with Wheels Parisi. That's like saying, "Hey, didn't I see you on the front lawn being scooped into a bag?"
He's catering now.
What's that?
He's catering now. He married some Filipino chick to get a green card.
He's married?
Yeah. Got a little
Filipino
kid.
chick?
Yeah.
Wow.
He got a fucking green card.
Is he still doing comedy?
No, he never did comedy.
One of those mail order.
He never did comedy.
Westbury, and that was it. He fucking quit after that or some shit.
Oh, that's hilarious.
One of them mail order brides or something?
Nah, I guess he met her at some ping pong tournament. You know how LA is, man. You just meet these chicks, they want to get married. He fucking married. I mean, she's no beauty queen,
Yeah.
They want
and
citizenship.
He's no Ricky Nelson, whatever,
Yeah.
Ricky, whatever.
Ricky Nelson?
Whatever his fucking
Jesus,
name
Joe,
is.
you're old.
Oh, I know.
He's no Valentino.
He married her, and now he's got a kid with her now, and he seems happy. He just told me he bought a restaurant or something, and that's what he's doing. The hell with that shit.
Yeah.
What's going on with you guys? Everything happy? You got me on the show?
We sit around, jack off every day.
We screw
You guys
off.
are talking about brownies. It's better now. In LA, they have the THC lollipops you can buy.
Ooh, really?
Medical marijuana. Oh, my God.
Oh,
yeah.
That's not. I've never even heard of this.
Wait, what's this about? What's this about?
You know who turned me on to him? Your buddy Rogan.
Okay.
Turned me on to these little...
Rogan loves his drugs.
Oh, these
I
little,
love drugs that you can do in public and nobody knows
No,
you're doing drugs.
the cops are around me while I talk with the lollipop. You can smell the THC reeking from it. You know what I'm saying? My teeth are turning fucking green, but nobody knows nothing. You know
But you got no glaucoma.
No, and I got on the plane. I was so fucked up. I don't drink. I had to get a Bloody Mary to take the edge off. I was fucking paranoid that the stewardess was like, Dr. Spock with a mask on. It was horrible. Horrible.
I love
This week, you're talking about these games. I know nothing about these games.
He's got the best eyes in comedy.
I love just smoking my reef and just sitting there and looking at the cat and waiting for his next fucking move. You know what I'm saying?
Weed actually makes flying tolerable.
Yes, it does.
It does.
Except for yesterday. The airports are getting too big. I had to walk. I mean, by the time you get to the fucking plane, you've lost 18 pounds. You're sweating. I was in Houston yesterday sweating profusely. You understand me? And then you get to Newark, you got to walk another 90 miles.
That's why you call the bitch on the little cart.
No, in Dallas, you give like a $10 spot. That chick will take you for burgers and everything. Take you back to the fucking plane, smoke a joint on there.
Oh, when you go into Dallas, I'm going to be there in 2 weeks at the Improv.
Is that the worst?
It's brutal. Oh, you fucking shameless plugger.
Of course. What? I had to plug my Dallas Improv date. That's what Joey was getting.
Really? Did you need to plug it that bad?
I'm in Dallas. I don't remember, but it's not this weekend or next weekend. I think it's in this month.
Yeah, I'm the week after you.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Pugs and Kelly want to have you on.
Oh, do they?
Promote
Good.
it.
I
Yeah.
want to do
Pugs
it.
and Kelly.
Yeah.
Those
So
guys are cool.
You ever fly into the airport in Denver? That is a long ass
I
fucking
flew there once
airport.
from Miami because I had helped this couple get a hotel, and the son was telling me that the father was going to kill them with an axe.
Oh, you flew into Denver in a blizzard, I heard.
I'm looking at my black toes and my velvet painting, and I'm like, I got to fly into Stapleton and call Larry Durker.
Larry Durker hooked you up with a snowcat.
Yeah. The guy I hired is an irresponsible asshole.
Well, it's not Stapleton anymore. It's that new one.
Yeah, the new one.
In Kansas.
And it is so long.
You got to take 2 trains.
It's ridiculous.
I had to go just to smoke. It's 40 minutes.
And that's a good thing to do, is smoking at that altitude.
I went and shoplifted cigarettes. I didn't even give a fuck. I went behind the counter. It was all locked, and I went to the bathroom.
They have those glass cubes that people smoke in.
Right.
Also,
in Vegas, they have
where you
in
just
Vegas.
pass by and just look at people turning yellow. You can't see. There's a fog inside
Have you
this
seen the
room.
ceiling?
Yeah.
Have you seen the ceiling on that? It's like everything else is white, and then in there, it's like Oh,
Yeah, the
it's
stalactites
brutal.
down,
It's
nicotine
horrible.
stalactites.
In Vegas, though, that's where you go when you're in the airport. You don't play the regular slots. You go in the smoking slot. Those are the good ones. They're hot. Because the other slots ain't nobody playing
They're
on
hot.
them. They're all waiting, eating chocolate.
The little things don't even spin fast because they're all gummed up with tar.
Yeah.
You can see what's coming. Come on, 7. Oh.
Joey has a funny line. I don't remember the line. I know I'm going to butcher it. As a comic, you should never do it. But it's about sneaking up on pussy like Martin Sheen in Apocalypse Now. Some line you do.
It's true. It's true.
About popping up out of the water, sneaking up on
Yeah, because you go in the room, right? You go in the room, you take the fucking thong off, right? They're sleeping. First of all, you don't want to ask them if you want to fuck them. Just attack them. You take the thong off, you fucking eat the thong right in front of them. Eat it, because that drives them fucking nuts, right? And then it's like giving a chick a ring. They're in the ether. You take the thong and eat it right in front of them, they know that fucking pussy's gonna get eaten fucking perfectly. I'm gonna bite the noodle, I'm putting sweet and sour sauce on it, I'm taking this monkey to the hoop, right? And then you just disappear, and you'll see their heads pop up like, where'd he go, chubby? And you just pop up between their fucking legs, and you just pop up all the way out, and just take that fucking tongue out, and they know that uterus, oh, it's all over, I'm getting hot and sticky already. Just thinking about it.
That's awesome. Very good.
Yeah, Norton and I were young guys years ago when we were still fucking young animals.
Yeah, doing
Opening
fucking
for
Vegas,
Dice
man,
in
Dice.
Vegas. With RJ giving away money.
Oh, that millionaire that Dice used to hang out with, RJ. I come up to one time with a Stardust, and it says Andrew Dice Clay's Bad Boy Comedy Club with Dice, and he mentions us, and RJ, who's this fucking millionaire from gambler from Philly who wound up, what do you have, like no money, and he wound up going up to $5 million or something.
Wow.
And he blew a lot of it, and he did nothing but bang tens. RJ was a
Oh,
fucking...
you should have seen this.
And what, he's just a guy that hung out with?
He lives in Britney Spears' building now. All for gambling money. I think his rent's like $20,000 a fucking month right on the water there. He took me over to his house, went upstairs. Britney Spears was topless by the pool. Unbelievable. This guy just gambles for a living.
Why didn't you snap a picture and sell it to the Inquirer?
I'm not that fucking quick. I didn't have the picture phone with me. Trust me, I was too busy behind the fucking newspaper with a hole, banging one out right there in the fucking pool. She was hot. She dipped her foot in the pool. And then she jumped in, and she came out and took her little shirt off and squeezed it and started rubbing it. It was two gay guys in the tub, me, RJ, and like her brother or something. She's a little dirty fucking freak. This is 2 summers ago, maybe.
She does.
She's a dirty little... Have you seen her lately? She looks like me now. You see how big she is?
She's enjoying her
She's
pregnancy,
fucking done.
man.
She's done, too.
Yeah,
once-
we
once
talk about
she-
it. She's not bouncing back.
She doesn't look like one of those girls that snap
No way.
back.
No way.
Now, if Christina Aguilera got pregnant, you could see her snapping back. She keeps in shape.
Yeah.
She's,
Yeah.
It's
she's
gonna
thin.
wreck that body. Wreck
but
it.
She's, forget it.
Yeah, but
It's
Britney
over,
Spears
Johnny.
is dirty little Louisiana white trash. There ain't no coming back from there.
Nah.
She'll be working in Sonic in 2 years.
You look at some of those real slobs that are down,
Y'all want
like
chili cheese fries?
down in the South.
Y'all want tater tots?
Bleach blonde, and they got 5 kids, and they're big
Have
and
a
fat.
Federline.
Look at their high school pictures.
Smoking.
They might as well have been Britney Spears. A lot of them, yeah.
Smoking
Girls, and then they have the kids. It's over.
It's over, Johnny.
I have a fucking kid now. What?
I know.
Yeah.
This kid's a kiss of death. Him and
that kid.
Yep.
That Kevin
It just
Farrell.
doesn't. And Jennifer Gardner's pregnant. Why would you do some like hot little fucking tush on her?
And no one wants to look at them as mommies. You don't want to look at
No.
Britney and go, "Hey, she's a mom. That's good."
No, you want to call her a whore,
right?
Like you've been calling
Little
her.
whore. She's fresh
a
out of high
filthy
school.
fucking whore. Look at her.
Right.
Monkey's fresh.
Yeah,
her
that's
feet are
it.
dirty. Suck my dick, cocksucker. Science.
She really thinks her fans are going to accept her after she has this kid.
No way.
No way.
No way.
Because she doesn't have the
She's
talent
done.
to back up the hotness that
Man, as soon as
she had.
she banged white trash from Bakersfield. That Kevin Farrell, he's done. He stinks
Yeah.
too. All right,
He's going to blow her off within 2 years.
Oh man!
And she'll start doing those concerts where the kid comes out and does little cartwheels.
Oh.
on
She'll sing a song till with her new hit, Sorry You're Retarded.
Kevin Federline's the next fucking Tom Arnold. Watch.
Exactly.
In 2 years, he'll be
now-
on Fox Sports with John Sally.
Yeah, because now
Looking
he's
at a fucking
becoming
shitty
famous
show.
because he's going out with Britney, and then all the hot chicks are going to be around him. Brittany's
Yeah.
going to be a little out of shape. He's so
A
done.
little out of shape.
She will be, yeah.
It'll be a mess.
Let's get back.
Me with a wig.
Did he sign a prenup?
Who knows?
He
That's a
better.
good.
Nah, she's too stupid. She's probably going to give him like
Yeah, but her
13.
lawyer
Yeah.
agent is probably smart enough
Yeah.
to make this guy sign it up.
Let's go back to Laszlo. What else do you have over there, Laszlo? I'm trying to work the room here.
Working my
What is
my TV be gone.
What are you pointing at? Oh, a TV what?
TV be gone.
Yeah, I turned
He
off
has a
now.
TV be gone. Is this
Wow.
still something that was big at the?
I took this to E3 and there was like big walls of plasma TVs. You press one button on this, it's got every off code for every TV ever made, and it just cycles.
Except for the ones in this room.
Except for the ones.
I got that one. That one's off.
I think it'll get that one if you I think you gotta be up higher.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Could I get a TV be gone?
It's I could give you this one.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Dude, I went to the Nintendo booth and blew out like half of their plasmas with one button.
And they have no idea you're doing it,
Nope,
right?
you just walk by, boop, stick it back in your pocket,
Awesome.
blam.
Oh my God! Do you have one for cock blocker chick?
Fat
Her
girl
fat
be
friend
gone.
is just gone.
Fat friend be gone.
That's funny. Woolly mammoth be gone.
You turn it back on.
Wait.
Go down to the junior high with virginity
I think
be gone in my pants.
I think I broke that one.
Or no, you do that with license plate be gone, so they can't catch the van ID. Just trying to.
Watch this. He's got it.
What was?
I can't use my TV be gone. This thing.
You gotta hold it down.
No, you don't hold it down. There you go.
There it is.
That is great.
What's great is there was these like kids playing video games and they're like right in a heavy level, and I walk by.
Shut
Hope you weren't enjoying that game, dipshit.
It's the simple things.
GTA clone.
Why would you need a TV be gone other than just to be a dick to people?
That's
Ding
why.
dong.
I'd love one. I'd love to have
Just
one.
to fuck with your friends.
They're $10. You go to adbusters.org. It's just like it's part of this like campaign like TV is running our lives.
Yeah,
now, so
man.
Turn it off.
TV be gone. Apparently somebody aimed at Voss's resume.
Oh, wow. He's not even here to defend himself today.
That was a good one, Jim.
Hey, did we finish the Rolls Royce story, or did we go off on a tangent?
Oh, that idiot. I talked to him briefly about it. He said he paid like $26,000. And this is how you know you're dealing with a
For
dummy.
like an old car, right?
A Rolls Royce, $26,000. You can't get a Rolls Royce
no,
for under
you
$250,000.
can't.
And he goes, if it looks like it does in a picture, yeah, that's the way to buy an automobile, you shithead.
With
Look at the photo.
One-dimensional picture.
Where's he going to drive it? In Plainfield?
He really
Yeah,
is.
where-
What's
what's he
in
gonna-
fucking Jersey? What are you going to do with a Rolls Royce in Jersey?
It's gonna be a Toyota with like a shitty emblem like glued on the front.
What's that show? They fix your car and they put rims on it?
Pimp My Ride?
Pimp My Ride.
Right.
Voss is doing anything he can just to avoid that fucking mirror. That eye-to-eye contact he makes with himself in the mirror and to realize
what he is.
There's nothing internal. It's just
Yeah.
it's fucking me and a ring and a hot chick.
Now he's going to be
Nothing
talking
internal.
about his Rolls Royce, and
Yes.
now he's got a Rolls Royce. And
It's going to be... remember for when he had nothing, he was talking about how he had the Mercedes. Now he's got the Rolls Royce. It's going to be unbearable. We're going to have to hear Rolls Royce stories. You know, I was driving along. At least if he was black, he could run some bitches out of it or something.
Yeah,
You know, he got nothing.
Here's Voss's thing, because Voss is such an idiot. He's got the Rolex, he's got the Rolls Royce. He wants class. Voss thinks that makes him classy, and he
Right.
probably uses the word classy a lot. Like he watches On the Waterfront, and he goes like, I could have class, I could be a contender, and he thinks he's a somebody, and he's just a... Rich, if you're listening,
It's
you're a
classy.
dumb nobody. Nobody buys a Rolls Royce off eBay. No one.
That's
you should still be able to see it, shouldn't you, on eBay?
I hope
they
it's
usually do that.
Ooh.
eBay is fencing
Yes.
so much stolen shit now.
Good.
It's like people are stealing stuff, and I was reading this article that pawn shops are upset because eBay is stealing all their thunder because nobody's bringing the stolen shit to the
Yeah,
pawn shop.
and a lot of scams going on, too, where people are selling stuff that doesn't even exist.
What do you punch in there, Ed, for the fucking dummy?
Oh, look, you can bid on Voss.
I'm searching for fucking dummies in Rolls Royce.
How
Passenger
how do you
vehicles.
buy a Rolls
I don't know.
offline?
I don't know.
20. How much was it?
26,000, which is the going rate for a Rolls.
We got one here for 24. The cheapest one I'm looking at. What is this? How could it be? Oh, probably just the bids. 9,000.
How many miles are on a Rolls Royce that you can sell for 24,000? That's a $200,000 car, is it not?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
You're supposed to have a
I bet it's 25 years old.
It's got to
I
be.
bet it's 25
Not a
years.
classic, not old enough to be a classic, but like a 1980.
Here's one,
Shit year.
1985 Rolls Royce. It's $27,900, so $28,000. And there is one picture.
Is there a
from
picture?
the front?
Is there a picture of the minority that is going to drive you around?
Now Actually,
Jeeves. Even if he's a Puerto Rican, your name's Jeeves. Shut up.
Older black man, you the best friend I ever had, Mr. Voss. Take me to Piggly Wiggly.
Mr. Voss, I'm just trying to drive you to the stove.
I gotta make water.
Now, I must say, I would love to trash this, but from the pictures, and there are plenty of pictures, this Rolls Royce looks very nice for $28,000.
I guarantee you there's a problem with it.
Well, there would probably be a problem.
Oh, yeah, there's a by the way.
The fucking Rolls Royce, man.
The bait and switch.
By the way, there's no engine.
The bait and switch. Here's
Sean
the
Connery's
picture,
body doubled,
the one they send you. Now, yeah, this could be the one, and this is the actual one, and they get away with it by saying, yeah, this is the Rolls Royce you'll be buying. This picture was taken before the pile-up.
Yeah,
or before
this
the
was
engine
taken in
seized.
1985.
Yeah, this is actually 85. Look, there's a chick with a big poodle hairdo driving it.
You open the trunk, there's 10 patches in it.
I see Kaja Gugu tapes on the seat.
That was one of the Whitesnake videos. David Copperfield, yeah.
David Copperfield.
Whatever his fucking name is, Coverdale, whatever the fuck. He was 80 when he made the song anyway.
Make a career disappear.
All right, listen, we're going to take a break, but before we do, we got to talk about Gamefly.com. Speaking of gaming.
Gamefly.com.
Have you come to Gamefly.com yet?
I've not done that yet.
Basically, you rent games online.
You go online, go to Gamefly.com. It costs $21.95 a month, and you could have 2 games out at a time. There's no commitments, no nothing.
Yep.
You keep them as long as you like, no late fee. And if you want to keep it, you just click on the Keep It in your game queue, and you get the mint condition box and manual delivered, all at a great member discount. Yes, sir?
You know what you can't get? You can get 2 games, but you can't get a woman. Okay? You're out of your mind.
Gaming is important.
There's no fucking way you're going to get a broad.
Unless you pick up a rifle and you call a woman game.
Yeah, right.
What are you
Get
doing?
in the card game.
Shh, quiet. I'm hunting cock teasers. That's good. Another murder a woman joke. I wonder why I can't succeed in the business.
Gamefly.com, they got over 2,500 titles to choose from for all the platforms, Xbox, PS2, GameCube, and, of course, the new PSP. 2 games at a time, no shipping charges. Either way, you keep the games as long as you like with no late fee. Gamefly.com/XM to get yourself signed up. And that'll tell them, you know, that you heard from them right here on your Pals show. Gamefly.com.
All right, when we get back, more with Laszlo and, of course, Ralphie May and Joey Diaz in studio. They're playing Caroline's all this weekend, starting tonight, right?
No, yeah. Joey's in Jersey City.
Oh, you're just hanging?
Right?
Yeah, I'm just
hanging. I'm sorry.
No,
I thought you were playing with Ralphie.
I'm going to go in there tonight and rock with him a little bit.
All right, so you'll be on stage with Ralphie a little bit tonight, and then you're doing Rascals over the weekend.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Okay, very cool.
Thank you.
And if you guys want to come back tomorrow, because it's a messed up day.
Yeah, I'd love to.
Because we got
chicks tomorrow or something?
We got chicks being hypnotized.
Oh, fantastic!
So more of this, Ralphie.
Nicey. Now, remember, we weren't going to talk about anything that happened on that show.
I didn't say anything.
And every time I come in here, you bust my stomach.
I didn't say anything.
It's either you or Anthony.
It's just a visual.
I keep quiet.
Just a visual.
No, not last time. Not last
Ralphie,
time.
it's just a visual. This is radio. Just a little more of this tomorrow.
I think Opie sold you out.
It was the thumb. It was the thumb.
Oh, it's a thumb. All right, a little more of this then.
We can't talk about certain things, but all I got to do is every time I get a paycheck, I think, thanks, Ralph.
Yeah, no doubt.
You helped.
Oh, did I ever?
You helped.
Did I ever? I should have my own bank
all
caricature.
Right. It will come out someday that Ralphie did save the Opie Anthony program.
He certainly did.
He certainly did.
You suck Ralphie's cock.
Like sand through the hourglass, so is the Owen virus.
Dedicated to Opie and Anthony on XM Satellite. Right, Dildo? Nice round of applause, folks. Shove it up me. Shove it up me. Shove it up me. Opie and Anthony. Shove it up me. Shove it up me. Shove it up my hairy pussy.
Yeah, turn around to Bob.
You gotta turn around and see somebody get away.
He's shoving it up her ass. All right, we're getting the garbage pail, Robert. Relax. Wow. Look at that, huh?
that dildo right into her ass.
Wait, you need to be on mic now so you can sing.
I said, shove it up me, shove it up me, shove it up me. My hairy pussy, Opie and Anthony.
Pull down the pants for the big finale. Big finale. Here we go.
Oh God.
Down, girl. Oh. I just feel kind of shy pulling it down, you know?
Embarrassed and ashamed.
Yeah, really, my mother's listening. All right, my mother gets that sound. I said, shove it up me. Jim Norton and Robert Kelly. Shove it up, Jim Norton and Robert fucking Kelly.
Oh, she's got eyes for you, Bob.
The other side.
I love you, Bob.
Hey, no instinct. Pull it to the other side.
Shove it up.
Look, Robert. Look.
Shove, I'm getting hot. My pussy loves you.
God.
We're going to have a gangbang here. Of the morning.
Bob, take a sip of water. We're losing Robert again. We're losing Robert.
Shove it up my hairy pussy and my hemorrhoided asshole too.
All right.
Hey, bend over. I'll shove it up you.
All right. Very good.
Shove it up.
Opie and Anthony, the virus is spreading.
All right. Let's get right back into it. We got Laszlo from the Technophile in studio.
I want to do a ringtone now. I'm obsessed.
I don't believe in the ringtones.
Dude, that ringtone is money, dude. Money!
Money in the bank, yo.
Money in the bank.
That is the hugest industry right now, dude, is ringtones.
You know what? I'll play Opie. And me and Anthony, we'll go and do it. All right?
Do you
I'll
want to
cut
do
you
some
a little
ringtones?
piece. Stay at home, okay?
I'm not doing
now,
the ringtones.
when your phone rings, instead of hearing the normal Nokia ring or Motorola, you would hear...
Hey, this is Opie and Anthony. Answer your stupid
like
phone.
that.
Hold on.
You hear that?
Oh, I'm
you
sorry.
stepped on something here.
I'm sorry.
Jesus
your little,
Christ.
your
Getting a little too comfortable in the studio, I see.
What's going on here?
Your little hacky little music thing. I apologize. I stepped on that little dumb bit.
That is a good one.
Instead of your phone ringing, it does this.
Ring, banana phone.
Something cute like that.
Ring, banana phone.
Or it could be like...
Open your mouth. They're paying for it. You eat it.
Or I would call myself all day if I could hear fucking Sergeant Hartman.
Or if it's a trainee calling Norton back.
Hi, Daddy.
Hey, you can do this one. I broke my knee. I broke my knee.
Oh, man.
I broke my knee,
dude.
I broke my knee.
That faggoty moan. That should be the ring.
I broke my knee, man. I broke my knee, dude. Just hold my hand.
All right, let's do ringtones. Now I'm feeling the ringtones.
Hey, you got to do it.
Ben's got something on ringtones. Go ahead, Ben.
It's outselling Coldplay in the UK. It's the #1 thing
in the UK.
Wait, the ringtone? Oh, different ones?
Axel F. No, it's
Axel F.
Yeah.
Axel F is outselling the new
What's Axel
Coldplay.
F?
Remember the theme song from... which one was that? Beverly Hills Cop?
Yeah. Steve has
And people are using that as their fucking... If your phone rings, I hope it's the doctor calling to tell you tested positive. Who the fuck would want that on their phone? You fucking 80s idiots.
They're making so much money from it.
Oh,
there you go. Pick up.
Must be for me.
Hold on.
Hello?
I'm going to do a little rerun.
What's that, Doc? Holy shit, is that awful.
And it's not just
I won't fall for no banana in my tailpipe.
It's not just ringtones, it's ring back tones. They're making a ton of money on that. So that,
Ring back tone.
Right, so that when you call my cell phone, I have a special song program that you hear when you're calling me. So it's a song just for Anthony.
So if I call you, you have this programmed in where it's a ring back tone to me.
So over the phone, you're hearing the Axel F theme.
But it has to be artist.
You should do like ring back tones like, hey, if you're a bill collector, go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
I'm going to do this ringtone, and no one can take this, but I'm going to fucking... This is Jim Norton.
Know who has the worst ringtone? Martini Steve. When his phone rings in that office, What does he have?
I can't stand anything other than a goddamn ring.
Has anybody heard of fucking vibrate? I don't want to hear your
Right.
goddamn
I don't wanna hear a
polyphonic faggot shit.
There is one I heard that I actually
Techno.
like. Banana phone I love, because that's so...
Now that would be cute.
Banana phone.
All of a sudden, oh, that's me.
Ring, 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 ring.
Not mistaking it.
I would actually have that on my ringer. What does Steve sound like?
It's awful. Get Steve in here. When
Steve's a fucking idiot.
Voss calls me, this is what I hear on my phone.
Poor that
Voss
idiot
in
who
his
walks
Rolls
on
Royce.
stage to paperback writer.
Yeah.
Fuck, we all have walk-on music on some shows. Fucking old man walks on to paperback writer.
Come on.
Yeah.
Oh, he is an idiot.
What is that supposed to mean?
He just thinks he's hip and it's like a fast-paced song. Dumb fuck. He hasn't read a book since he was 8.
Here's Voss's ringtone.
I'm a fucking idiot. 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 Fucking idiot. Fucking idiot.
This goes on and on. I love it.
He stinks and I don't like him.
Oh, from Spider-Man.
Do you that was like Voss showing the card. Do you like my Rolls Royce?
Like my Rolls Royce? Yeah, look at the color. I got to paint it the same color as yours.
Do you want to kiss me on the teeth?
How old is Voss?
92.
He's having
92.
a serious midlife crisis.
Pardon me, do you
He's
have any
92.
Grey
Get a
Poupon?
Trans Am. What an ad. Buy a Firebird. Just get the midlife crisis going, baby.
Man,
What do you think? It's grape oupon.
Grape Poupon? You know, the grape jelly. Oh, yeah, of course he wouldn't get it right.
Oh, God. All right, let's go to the phone real fast. Let's say hi to Tim in Jersey. Tim, what's up?
Hey, good morning, boys. How's
Morning.
everything going?
All right.
Oh, I've got the banana phone ringtone already going on my phone, and I've also got your yuck promo that Steve put together when you guys first started back in
yeah?
November. Yep.
Yeah,
I'm a dork.
Yo, them $4.
How do I hook that up? I want to do that
Yeah.
ringtone thing.
Let's get a website going and make
I'm
some money
telling
with the
you,
ringtone.
Good.
I'm
No.
feeling it,
See,
bro.
now, I
I'm
told you,
feeling
dude. Your gorilla fans love you, dude. Y'all can make a
So what do we
mint.
do? We just set up a website or something?
Dude,
I'll
people
tell you
are
what,
making their
you'll
own
have
ringtones.
seven companies today who are going to want to hook y'all up. This is retarded.
Remember that guy? I like big butts.
Yeah.
He's back in the fucking move.
See, I thought I was
He sold
original.
a million of those
I
things.
thought I was original. That's what I wanted as far as my ringtone goes, is that song.
You did?
I like big butts.
Maybe
yeah.
some Tone Loc.
Oh, he's good.
Steve, what is your phone? What is your ringtone?
Shut up.
Hold on, wait, you want me to play it or just say what it is?
so
let's hear
awful.
it.
It's Ramon.
Whoops, damn it. Hold on.
Imagine.
Oh, this is great radio.
I know.
Hello.
We're waiting for a crappy ringtone.
That's it. That's the one. That's right.
God.
And that's what they all sound like.
Right, and it goes off
Oh,
in
it's
the
the
gym in
worst.
Chelsea, and that's a sign to come blow me.
Awful.
If your phone has that, when you answer it, a cock should just pop out of the mouthpiece and rub against your lips. It's awful.
What is it?
The crazy frog ringtone in Europe.
Oh, is that the big one?
Yeah, this is
let's
the
hear
one.
that.
What do you
what
expect?
is this?
You're a
Different remixes.
fucking worthless continent.
Wait, what is this?
They
Thank
did
you.
nothing but get their
This
asses
is the
kicked by the
biggest
Russians.
ringtone ever.
This is the biggest ring. This is
one that's
outsold
being downloaded
Coldplay.
like crazy.
But it's like 2.5. What is this? Play a
It's
piece of it.
actually just play it. It's,
Oh, you just
it's
play a
actually a
piece?
remix of Axel F.
Bing, bing, bam, dum, bum, 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 bam, bum, ba-dum, bum, bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum. What's going on?
Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Euro trash fucking phone ring.
This is the biggest selling ringtone?
This would be muffled because it would be up someone's ass so fast.
European states.
They are
dude.
awful.
They are pathetic. That's atrocious.
This is what socialized medicine gets you.
How long does your phone ring for?
Exactly.
Answer the goddamn phone.
How is this? This is brutal.
This is downloaded like so. It outsold
Any more in here?
Coldplay
It's all
They're fish.
in the UK.
It's
Number
all
one.
these all these awful Euro trash
Fucking
club
sheep.
goers.
Yeah.
Just a
Black
bunch of
turtlenecks and
GHP
their-
doing douchebags. Yeah, exactly.
No filter having
sheep.
cigarettes.
Sheep.
Ugh.
They're fucking
That really is
disgusting in
sickening.
latex.
You and your
can see
Euro.
it.
Yeah,
I hate 'em.
one monetary denomination for the whole continent. Bunch of faggots. Stop trying to be the U.S. too.
Yeah,
That's what
right.
they're trying to be. Russia kicked your ass, and then they fell, and all of a sudden you got the little man complex.
Well,
Sorry.
now they can't. They,
Well, you
can't,
know,
they can't vote on it. They can't
Yeah,
get
they can't-
everybody
they
to
can't
fess
close
up.
it out.
Good.
Nope, they
They're
can't close the
fucking-
deal.
They're
They're
assholes.
rejecting it left and right over there.
And they stink.
Because
Literally,
they know the second something
they got no
happens,
soap.
Germany will just poke its head up and start goose stepping across all
Yeah.
of them again.
They got
That's
no
what
soap.
happens.
We just have to leave a few soldiers in Poland. It's nothing to be concerned about.
Nothing to be concerned about.
Hey, Eric, what is your ringtone tone?
Well, you got a bad one too?
Steve said it's awful.
Oh God, here we go.
That's it?
That's it.
That's a regular. No, everyone in that room
No.
is saying no.
Yeah, the other one.
other one. Yeah. No, we meant the one that sounds
What,
like a
you black?
telephone
You've
ringing.
got 2 cell phones? What
What
the hell?
What's the difference? Oh, the other
One's
one?
I guarantee you this is a big difference.
Listen.
Hurry up, nervous.
Keep going.
What is that? That's all it does.
What is that?
Gay. Sung by Less Than Jake. Old punk song.
What?
So you didn't know which one they meant? It
Yeah.
was, it was the
that's
ring
really
or the
punk
Less Than
when you
Jake
do
song.
it.
The one that just sounds like a ringing phone.
Yeah.
If you're a real fan of punk, that's really.
That's a real punk
thing.
song.
Yeah, Less Than
Wow,
Jake.
I was ready to pogo.
Maybe Punk's on
Now
in
he's getting
Castro.
sand in his pussy. Now he's a little mad at me.
What's the matter?
He's mad because I said that wasn't punk.
We got to toughen him up.
That's a
little
good
bit.
song to have on your phone if you can't get Iran.
My Sharona was all booked up.
I know they're going like crazy, these ringtones, but I don't get it. How long does your friggin' phone ring?
It is kind of nicer than a regular ring.
No,
if you have
it
a song.
isn't.
All right, you're right.
When you're sitting on a train
No
and one of these
kidding.
fucking things perks up behind you, you want to shove your fist down their teeth.
The Long Island Railroad sounds like a
wanna what?
ringtone testing
Yeah.
facility. It sucks.
It's
And I was reading that kids now
Thank
will
you,
like
cut me out
make
of that
their
mess.
will pretend that their phones are ringing just so that they can show off their ringtone.
Oh, really? Is
I
that
don't
what
wanna
they do,
hear your
the
fucking
kids?
Jay-Z tune, dude.
Ah,
I like that.
hate that.
yeah, little Jay-Z never heard
Yeah,
nobody.
boy, you sound really.
I got 99 problems and a bitch ain't one.
Yeah.
Let's
bitches.
Go. Put a ghetto blaster on your shoulder. And
Boogie
be a
Down
man
Productions,
about it.
my
Yeah,
philosophy.
check it out.
Speaker the size of a dime.
That's all I want to hear. Yeah, Angel Salazar I want to hear. Check
Check
it out. White people. I has a 12-inch penis. I doesn't has it with me. That's what that deserves.
Let's go to Timmy in Pennsylvania. Timmy, what's up?
Check it out.
Hey, fellas, you should have that old woman going, who is this?
Nice ringtone, right?
Who is this?
Should we go into the ringtone business?
Yes.
Just kidding.
Should we?
I say we do
Make
it.
a mint.
I say we do it. We split it 3 ways.
I think Pete wanted to get us involved in the ringtone business.
I want the Shivo ringtone.
Speaking of Pete Pirelli, cocksucker.
Terry Shivo ringtones. Come on, how much would you pay for that?
But you can't look. You can't answer the phone. All you can do is look at it and long for human contact.
Wait, let's Mike Joey there, Eric.
No, why can't you have like ringtones just people fucking? Like just hearing, fuck me in the ear, you know, just
Well,
give
no,
it
you
to me.
could.
Stick me in the other ear. Come
Well,
on,
that'd be
chubby.
nice.
Give it to me, Papa. That's what I want to invent. Fuck the music.
Yeah, you know
Share
what?
at the PTA meeting and that one goes off?
Yeah.
Sure. The ringtones, they're all nice and cute now, but I guarantee that's the direction it's going to
Let's
go
go.
in. It's just
Opie,
going
we get on this shit today.
It's just going to get more and more shocking.
Yeah, shocking.
There's software that you can make your own ringtone.
We're going to do shock tones.
Yeah, I mean you can make your own.
Huh? We'll
That's
do
what
shock
you should
tones.
call them. Trademark it.
I
Shock
invented
tone.
the phone ring before me. People just had to guess when someone was calling and pick it
Hello?
up.
Hello?
Tell him, Fred.
Tell him. I did that years ago, Fred.
Man. You know about the Terry Shivo guy? I feel bad about it.
Terry Shivo guy?
Yeah, the husband.
Oh, the husband.
The husband. You know, 15 years of dealing with a mother-in-law. You know, unfiltered. That fucking brutality every Christmas. Terry would have done it this way. Terry would have done it that way. But she's not here, you cunt. And if you had read to her and hugged her, she wouldn't be dead now.
Dude, but that's the perfect marriage, though. All she can do is go.
She's always go like that.
She's always
a
horizontal.
mother-in-law.
She's always horizontal.
All right. Can you imagine that boring lump around the Christmas tree?
Hold on, we're running out of show, but I have to go to the phone
Decorator.
immediately.
Yeah, you gotta
Immediately, we have to go to the
phone.
phone. The phone. Rich Voss, everybody.
Oh.
Richie!
Hey, boss.
Hit it. Wait, hold on, Rich. We got your stage music. Go.
Ladies and gentlemen, give a warm welcome to Rich Voss.
You forget to mention all his credits.
I didn't.
No, I think you got them all in.
Hi, Rich.
I love that song. Hi, Butterfly.
How are
Of course
you?
you love it.
I'm on PayPal trying to get my $1,000 deposit back
Are you? Why?
because this car is not what it's misrepresented.
What happened? What happened?
First of all, when you go on a test drive, I don't think your car should break down.
Did it break down?
It just stopped, and then we coasted into a gas station.
This is perfect.
I got to tell you this too. He put gas in it, so it started working again. So he thinks it's a fuel pump. But then we got in the car, and there was such a mildew smell. I go, "What's that smell?" And this jackass put a box of sauerkraut and kibashes in the trunk. He goes, "Oh no, that's just sauerkraut." We're going, "What?" And he opens his trunk and goes, "Yeah, I have a box of sauerkraut."
That was to hide the smell of a dead body.
Yeah, something went on in
body.
that car.
So are you going to get your $1,000 deposit back that you made on PayPal and eBay? Why are those words you should never hear with a Rolls Royce at the end of the sentence?
Yeah, Rolls Royce involved. PayPal, eBay, $1,000 deposit.
And sauerkraut.
First of all, you know what, you jackasses? You thought you'd call me and attack me because I bought something on eBay? eBay is the same as buying on a classified ad.
Is it really?
Is it really? Yeah, it is.
I have a Saturn. It's funny. It's maybe not the Rolls Royce, but it didn't break down with sauerkraut in the trunk. You fucking awful idiot.
Yeah, well, it's just like a classified ad. But I said it's just like a classified ad.
Yeah.
But you can go to the house and check it out before you give a deposit.
Yeah.
Well,
a classified ad, you don't go, "All right, meet me at my house. I'm going to give you $1,000. Then we'll go check the car out, idiot."
How do you put $1,000 down, Rich, on a car you never sat in?
That's 2 weeks' salary for Rich Voss.
Yeah, exactly. That's 2 weekends away.
And that's one dinner for Ralphie. Now, listen to me.
Rich, what happened?
Here's the thing. I did make a mistake by putting a deposit down because I was coming to Florida anyhow. That was my mistake.
It's in Florida?
Oh, my God.
I'm in Florida. I'm working this
You'd have a better chance getting on the bus with fucking John Voight and Ratso Rizzo than you do of getting a fucking Rolls Royce for $26,000.
You know what that is? That's a Rolls Royce.
I gotta get to Florida.
If you guys go to eBay, I'll show you the car. It looks beautiful on eBay.
And what does it look like in real life?
What does it look like in real life? I don't know. The girl that Norton was with last night. It looks horrible.
Your car has a dick?
And how?
Is that why you guys call me to trash me about
I was going to go and had a stick shift.
Yes.
Wow.
Stick shift better.
Hey.
Did you guys call me to trash me about the car? Because I did research. The car was going to be $26,000.
Yeah.
And I did research. In excellent condition, what it said was it goes for $44,000 to $45,000.
Okay.
I was going to try to resell it and make some money. Okay.
Why are you trying to dabble in finances?
He's a used car dealer. Yeah. He's a used car salesman now.
Why don't you call Kurt Russell? Maybe you can blow up the car lot across the street owned by Jack Warden. Hire Frank McRae to work for you.
Toby! Was that a 26-year-old reference?
Yes, it was.
Yeah,
One of the best comedies ever done.
I agree.
You know, it's funny that when Norton does an old reference, it's so funny, but when I do it, these idiots on the message boards go, "I'm an asshole."
Because you were 20 when that happened.
That's the thing.
And your old references are really old, Rich. That was used cars. Kurt Russell's still acting.
Yeah.
What year was the Rolls?
It was an 88. And it only had 39,000 miles.
No, it didn't.
No, it didn't.
Sure,
it got rolled back to
1,039,000.
Yes.
You guys were just having a good time talking about Richard's little Rolls Royce deal before I got on the air.
Well, why'd you put $1,000 down? Now, what happened with the guy? Is he going to give you your money back?
He kind of said no.
Oh, my God. How could he say no?